Hey, DOT community, this is Salon coming at you with a second round of Necromancer update. So he got updated today, and you may say, what are you talking about, Salon? Well, the blog that was posted the other day is now with an update saying that there are skill changes to the Necromancer and the Balrogs. So, yup. So you see the Horde health was changed, as well as Titan and Troop melee resist times 2 on defense. And then the Spawn and the Balrog, they're getting a major buff as well. So, we're going to take a look at all this. We're going to do some more tests. I snuck into a I think it's Legends League 1. So, it's going to be interesting. Just some of them have already hit. A Life Spark hit me when I had 5 relics on accident. And then I asked them to hit me again, because that Life Spark took me down fairly quickly. And I was like, man, what the heck happened? I was like, oh, you know what? I didn't put that 1/6 relic on. I did that. All of a sudden, I don't know, it might have taken it pretty close to 3 to 4 minutes, 5 minutes, I don't know, like to the end. It seemed like it was forever. Sub Extinction, Barkay, King Leo, ANJ, Above Below, Nitrum, Yuki, Speakerface, OJ, Vanessa. Thank you for joining again after last night's incident. That was ridiculous. Now, if you do get the posts that I put out on YouTube, I did put one out today for St. Patrick's Day, so happy thanks St. Patrick's Day to everyone. In the picture, I have a special beer that I've been waiting to try for the past couple weeks. It's called Leprechaun's Drink Milkshakes 2. It's a hazy IPA. It's brewed with mint, vanilla, and lactose. You're going to be like, what? Yeah, it's interesting. 7.5. It's 1 pint! Alright, so, and it's green. So if you saw in that post, in that picture, which is from Yellow Umbrella Homebrew, he reviews beers, and a good friend of mine. And he gave me this one, and that's what the picture is from his review. I also posted it on Discord as well, so if you're part of my Discord, you'll see it as well. So it's always, and if you're not, please make sure you do. I'll post the link for the Discord here in a little bit. So, I do want to get into, I actually didn't even join. There we go. Now I'm on voice. So if anybody wants to pop in, we're going to do of course, a defensive stream. We're going to pop around, see what people think. I have a P10 with the best relic setup that I possibly can have. Ventador has already tested this out. I don't know if I've seen any videos posted yet or not on the subject. But from those previous tests, but I do know that P10 is pretty strong. But there's also the P7 as well as a P1 out there, so that is possible. So, let's see, Bex, Joseph, Phoenix 5, BK. Are you on Untapped? No, BK. I think I know what you're talking about. But here we go. I'm going to crack this one open. It's green beer for St. Patty's Day. I've had green beer where it's just like, Coors Light, with green tint in it. But this is actually something that's way better than that. So let's see how it is. Oh, yeah. It's pouring. Oh, that's crazy. Neon green. The green foam. Huh. Wow. Pretty cool. Oh, it's really tasty as well. And that's from New Trail Brewing. And they're from, where are they at? Oh, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. So the place where the Little League World Series and the Little League Hall of Fame are located. So many people even nationally and internationally know what I'm talking about. Because they do have international teams show up for the Little League World Series. All right, so 64-bit Slick. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. House. Sure, we got skate talk going on in our chat. You're missing it. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Good morning, bro, from India. Thank you for joining. Kubashan Indian. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna take a look. This is just the attack build Necromancer. He is max prestige. I will take him out here in a little bit just to see with these changes exactly what even just on attack is going to be like, because we saw how poor it was before. Oh, the P1 defended against who? Oh, Gaia, Zabava, Mahaha. You can see here, that was that first mistake right there, the first one. But the P7 got beat by LifeSpark, and the P10 got beat by LifeSpark. But that P10, though, that was taking a while. That's the only thing I could say on that one. But here, let's open up so other people can get some shots. Now, I want to show what alliances are on here, just in case you happen to be in the chat right now, and you're like, holy crap, I didn't know you were here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just snuck onto this server right now just because I saw there was an open mini alliance. So, One Vision, VPJP, PBSO, One Legion, One Praetorian Beast Storm, no event. ACRAPD, GPN, DG, there you go. Reborn, PBSO, Canicate, Mayhem, Nomad, Titanfall, Limitless, Rogue Souls, Attical, Dojo, Armor Rise, War Turks. So yeah, if you're in any of these alliances, I am down in rank 28 mini event. So let's open up. And we're going to do some real basic thing, because right now I don't have a lot of relics on, so we're just going to do that real quick. I just want to open the lands. Show the green. I did. Can you do one Stormbringer setup? Yeah. Let's see. I think. Oh, I got two ambers on right now. I got an amber on 7, and I have an amber on the 10. Only because they seem to be the best 5-star relic currently right now for this build, for some of these more difficult builds. Oh, thank you, Buddha Calls. No problem. I am really trying to get the best information out possible when it comes down to what we're looking at here, because so many people save so many event relics and have grinded for them in events. You know, if you're getting your 2,000 or 2,500 depending on event or whatever for 3, or if you were doing 4,500 for 4, and you might have even been doing this for a few months now, saving up for the Necromancer, because we knew about this because of the calendar, which again, the one and only person that we all can praise is the person in charge of the calendar, because they haven't let us down yet. We have 2 successful. The first time obviously was like a full month and a half out, it seemed like, and then there was an update to that, and it pushed us out another whole bunch of weeks. It added another like 3 weeks on to what the current schedule already had. So hopefully next week, I'm thinking we'll see, because right now we have 2 weeks and the Monday on the calendar from where we currently are right now. We have the next week, the week after, and the Monday. So hopefully next week we'll see another major push on the calendar, and it'll push out a bunch more weeks, and we'll be able to see a bit more of what's going on here in the upcoming future of our game. So I do like the fact that the developers did change something. We mentioned this before on the stream. Godam mentioned this before in his stream as well. That the more we see, participation. Unfortunately, this is what has to be done for the game to become better, or at least for them to fix things before they release them and everyone's just straight up pissed Would everybody be pissed if the main Titan sucked as bad as he did yesterday? I mean, come on. So, but yeah, I'm interested to see exactly how some of these other people's attack builds are going to be able to handle the P10 and the P7, especially the P10, because I consider that to be the build that is going to be pretty good. Now I'll show off the build that I'm referring to for defense. When it comes down to making a Stormbringer build right now, for defense, I would just pulling relics off of the 3 Titans that I have already currently set up will make things difficult for the stream. So I'm trying to run at least these 3 builds for a little while, but we can play around with them in a little bit. See, my only problem is I could make a Stormbringer build. I grab another land, put another Necromancer out there, give him the Stormbringer. But the problem is, all the other relics, most of them are all, the best ones, I should say, are locked up already with the current builds. Stormbringer, Banner of War, Warrior's Ring, Lucky Clover. See, I don't have Lucky Clover. Draco Venom, nope, don't have that one either. And Arc Relic, or Juiced, yeah. Arc Relic's on my P7. I like that one. See, I don't have the Ember on my main account. See, my main account is like many of the rest, where I only have 1 Amber. Well, actually 2, if you want to call Amber Dragons, but it's not 5-star. Saving up with 4K gems. Oh wait, says Phoenix Fee. Jeez. Captain Howdy. Zalon, will this Titan be worth anything for attack or only defending? We'll take a look, Captain Howdy, because I'm going to put together this attack build. Well, this will be P10, obviously, but I want to see exactly how how much better these beasts are, even on attack, not just defense. Zalon can equip this Amber of Nephilinus, Warlock Energy. Oh yeah, guess what? The Warlock Energy, they subbed out that relic, because now it does do the doesn't buff the Goliath anymore. Your wife gave you $6. That's nice. Monster, what's up? Thank you for joining. Warlock Energy, Banner of War, Babushka's Trinket, Doozy of Fortune, Rag, Pauldron's Poison Resist. Okay. Well, Vanessa, I can. But in a little bit. Because like I said, I'm going to let some of these run right now. For instance, if I build that one, it could cripple 3 builds. Means nobody else can test, and it would be, that would, and then I'd have to work on the other ones. And we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I'm going to try to appease everybody and try to get as best I can, but unfortunately to say, might not catch everything that is possibly brought up in the near future. Is along Warlock's memory. Warlock's memory never buffed Goliath. It was just a visual bug. Oh! Interesting, Yuki. Well, you know what they did, though? They changed the relic. The relic image is different. Just like when Yuki doesn't... Here you go, Yuki. It's just like when Yuki adds a relic to the database and doesn't have the image yet. So, cracked pot. Or cracked... yeah, it's like a cracked... yeah. Oh, crap. I don't even have this on speaker. But thank you, Rager. Thank you for joining. But yeah, it's, what's it called? Where is it at? I think I have it on. Yeah, it's Versili's Flame. Versilia's Flame or whatever. It's the same image.
What?
Look. It's Warlock's Energy, but I'm going to pan over. We're going to pan over to the left. And you're going to see Versilia's Flame. Versilia's Flame is the same as Warlock's Energy. Maybe this will be changed by tomorrow. I don't know. Developers!
So they changed the wording. So they fixed the wording, copied the...
Yeah. So just want you to notice that. I noticed that. I was like, man, that image looks really familiar, and I just panned over slightly. I was like, yeah, it is. It's the same one. All right. Well, anyway. Frantic, you're just going to ask better or worse. Unfortunately, we haven't been that far into the stream yet. But from what I've seen, I don't want to ruin it for Aventador, but from what I've seen, these changes make a big difference.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Yes, from what I've seen. But we'll see. Because P10, Lifespark, I mean, it's still, that's the thing is, the Titan is going to still be beatable. Even with some of the best builds. There's not going to be, it's not going to be a case of complete unbeatability. You know what I mean?
We don't want that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I almost feel like if we get to that point, it's like, this Titan can't be beat. And it's like, well, wait a second. As exciting as that may sound to just say, it's like, but that's not really exciting to enjoy the game.
Even for war purposes, it needs to be beatable.
It needs to be beatable. But the thing is, what we've always mentioned in the past is, if anything, if it's a very limited group that allows it to be beatable, makes it more appealing. So
needing skill or certain relics or certain Titan.
Correct. Or skill and relics and Titan. You know, when you're mixing all of it together, sometimes it gets to the point where it can be quite difficult just for, you may only avoid one, you know, you may avoid the Necromancer just because, or Necromancer, anything above P7 because, you know, of something, you know, you're lacking something, you know. Anyway. Because it could be easily the one Lifespark that nailed the Garrison. This is the one that I have on Garrison right now. So, Amber Nephilinus, Ring of Juice, the new Apostles, what is it? Apostate's Hood. There you go. Elemental Grasp. This is also the new relic, Warlock's Energy, but it's not Versila's Flame. I just have to mention that because it's just the same picture. And Warrior's Ring, which of course is obtained in the Pantheon. But that's what's on the P10 defensive Garrison right now. Venezia, yeah, I will do that, but in a little bit. Let's see what we've had happen on the Garrison so far. So it's all greens. And people are trying all Gaias. And it's not working. So, interesting. Gaia, of course, being the one that everyone was getting through with before, is having a major issue. At least with the current builds that these players are using. So we'll see. Did we get a bubble on the Garrison? I don't know. Maybe a force close. You never know. Let's see. Off topic, just watching Zack Snyder's League, which is HBO Max uncut for DC fans. Yes, Headbanger. I did hear about that as well. He posted on Discord? Well, so why aren't you on Discord? Oh, wait, Churro? You talking about Churro posted on Discord? You're going to have to watch it tomorrow? Yes, Extinction, yes. Well, I also have a rain day tomorrow, which guess what means? We're going to hopefully live stream for the UK and the EU tomorrow for this event. That's what I want to do, and when we have rain days, we take advantage. So, it will be nice. And I hope they do offer the gem deal, because I need one. But I planned ahead. This is when I was going to do it. I knew it ahead of time. Planned all ahead with the calendar. Praise the calendar. So
praise the calendar.
Yes.
We like the calendar person.
Yes, calendar person is numero uno in my book. Now, so being able to plan ahead is so important in this game. So when it comes down to getting the $100 pack tomorrow, which I will not be using it on the entire event. It's just that time that my gems ran out the way I wanted to use them for all the previous events leading up to this. So, anyway. Garrison got closed, and it was Mike Callaghan I think he hit the did he hit the land before? Yeah, he actually took the lakes. I'm guessing at least P7 or P10 Life Spark, maybe P10 Life Spark. I don't know. Probably P10 Life Spark. But we'll see. I don't know if Mike is in the chat or has any way of letting us know. I can message him here if he doesn't hit us up, but we'll see. But I'm going to unbubble the Garrison so we can get that rolling again. And I also, like I said, will build out an attack build in just a second, because I actually specifically put aside more horde damage type relics for the attack build, and it will be the Yumiya because it's still the best for attack. I would say out of the 5 stars for Rangers. So. We got there. Just do some little crap bro thing real quick. I just don't want it to be Ellis. It's the worst. Not the worst, but not good for these. I can't believe Mike Cal joined Atacool. Godan, are you... Really? Is this a showstopper for you, Godan? Or you just wanted me to read that? Praise the calendar person, says Churro. Headbanger goes for 68 hours apparently, so I think they will release it in parts. Oh, okay. Which league am I in right now? I'm in a Legends League server right now. I believe it's Legends Server 1. I believe. But correct me if I am wrong, please, because I, of course... would like to be more as accurate as possible on where the location is. I just know what the alliances are in here, and I can show the leaderboard again. Not all the way down, but a slower scroll. Anyway, so yeah, here. This is the P10 for attack. And then... let's get this Garrison looking again. Well, you should do a 24-hour stream because you slacked off. Slacked off, house.
We are getting answers that...
Wait, what's up, Riger?
I said you have been giving us lots of answers that we've needed.
Well, I'm trying to find out as many of these answers for myself and as many players as possible, because I know everybody everywhere, whether you're a new player to the game, because a lot of new players are being not just a lot of times jumping into alliances where a lot of players are already like, oh, this is what's happening, this is what we're doing, and they're kind of doing the I want to do that too because it sounds like the best thing that's coming kind of thing. So newer players, mid-tier players, especially mid-tier players are hitting Castle 16. It's very important. Horde comes at Castle 16. So if you want to truly enjoy this Titan, if you're definitely a Castle 16 and above, you're going to have a great time.
I say, is Castle 16 where you're first able to get it?
You're able to get Horde, yeah.
Okay. I forget what you're actually...
Yeah, 16 for Horde, 14 for Goliath. Kofi, you will be only lucky to beat, and only LifeSpark can do it. Oh, thank you, Lex. Really, I can't remember which alliance he was in, but it was a war alliance. Well, Atacool's got a decent amount of alliances. Let's see who else is hitting me. Some other people are trying. Looks like Tarhoons. Mahaha, Gaia.
Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah.
Well, a lot of people watched videos from yesterday. you know? So you got to keep that in mind as well. But I'm in the Alliance. I'm going to quick scroll, like I said, or the League, where we have the main One Vision team with VPJP, TH, RC PBSO, 1 Legion, 1 Canicate, Praetorian Beast Storm, no event, ACR APD, GPN. I'm just going to do a quick scroll. I'm not going to read them all off again a second time around.
So I'm wondering after the update if I'm still able to...
You're still able to what?
I say yesterday I was able to take out the P7 Necromancer.
Really?
I'm not sure. I say I'm curious if I'm able to still do that.
Oh, well, I also put the Arca, and I also maxed the Arca, so it does its little special thing now.
Yeah, now my Zababa will get hit with terrors.
Yeah. Enjoy that. Yeah, so
that I
just got hit by Yuki's Life Spark. Yeah, Yuki. Yeah.
There you go.
Get it. Yuki uses a female avatar. Do you think Yuki's female or male? I think
the world may never know.
Yeah, the world may never know. 71 watching. Thank you for everybody joining in. This is the updated skill testing of the new Necromancer Titan. I truly hope. I mean, obviously we make the videos that, Godan, myself, Aventador, a few other content creators have been able to do a couple of test videos as well. It's unfortunate that those are the first ones and the ones with the most views. So when people search a Titan, if they're a newer person to YouTube and only really look it up when they're going to do a major event, and they see some of the footage from earlier, they're going to say, "Oh, well, this is garbage," and then that's their opinion. They don't need to watch anything else, and they're done. So that's the only downside to early test videos, is sometimes it gives the wrong impression. So
yeah, but we need those in order to get the updated.
Exactly. So it's a double-edged sword, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because it does spread, the first video spread a diluted version of what really it is, because of course it's not it's been fixed since then. And it's not the first time this has happened, of course. I'm only mentioning that because some players may be newer to the channel. This has definitely happened plenty of times before. What's up, Mr. T? Jacob Spinnick. Thank you for joining. Your in-game name is Artemis. Okay, cool. So it looks like P10 is going to be able to handle most of the Dragon Slayer attackers. Oh, all of them. Except, it looks like Lifespark is able to still do it. People got to use common sense at the same time. This is very true, Godan.
Sparky was put on, Dragon Slayer level.
Yeah, this is true. But everybody looks at the War Gods and wanted things to go back to a, one massive defender that you're going to want really bad, Hachi, and you're going to want to prestige them a lot over the next 6 months, Hachi. So, in a case of coming out with the first Titan of your next meta is going to be something that you're going to want to rock on defense because it can handle all the previous attackers pretty well.
It's definitely nice that they're the defender before giving us an attacker to shred him.
Did they fix Tyrannosaurus from setting there acting like he's being pet? Yeah, I know, right? Well, we'll have to take a look, Slick. I'm going to take him out for attack here. I just got to throw a couple more relics on. I know I keep talking about it, but of course, there's always stuff to sidetrack you. And I always like to read chat. I do. So that's why I always appreciate everybody that posts in the chat. I do try to read as much as possible. I do try to skip over some of the stuff that is talking in between people, which I do appreciate that too, because of course, enjoy the community for all it's worth, because there's a lot of amazing people here. A few crazies, but a lot of amazing people. Wow, so many greens. Yeah. So that stat switch is going to make this thing a legit defender. Exactly, Drift. Exactly. That's why this information needs to get out as soon as possible, because again, things, I mean, my live stream had a lot of hits. Godan's live streams had a lot of hits. So did Aventador's videos. So like I said, that's the first impression with the common DOT content consumer that comes and says, "Oh, it's Thursday, time for the event. I haven't watched any content all week. Let's see what the new Titan is like." And then they put something on, it has 3,000 views, and then they get the wrong idea. So, that's all. Good or bad changes? Oh, great changes, I'd say. I mean, if I'm showing a whole bunch of greens from Gaia, who was destroying Necromancer yesterday incredibly fast. I mean, it's a big difference.
No one's trying.
Wasn't
Maha doing pretty good yesterday too?
Yes, correct. They ain't paying out jack. Not even a gift card. Yeah, I know, right? Honestly, Salon, I thought you all overreacted. Titan was good before the changes. Oh, yeah, Yuki? We all overreacted? Where were you at, Yuki? Where were you at? This Titan has too much hype behind it. There's too many people are chomping at the bit to find out what's going on.
I mean, I as well thought the Titan was good before the changes. I just wanted them to fix the troops. I thought they were way too slow.
Well, the big guy. We're going to go in, though, and see what it's like.
The spawns. The spawns, the big guy, they were just too dopey.
What's up, Xenochrist? You called for crazy? Yes, I did, Xenochrist. I'm glad you responded. You answered the call. For new players, would you say that this Titan is worth going for if you already have Beowulf and Tarhoons? Well, Beowulf and Tarhoons don't include any void troops. I mean, the horde troops. And as long as you're above, you say newer players, I wonder what castle level you're looking at right now, because if you're under castle level 16, you're not going to be able to actually generate out of your your barracks. You're not going to be able to generate any actual horde troops yourself. You'll actually have to rely on getting them in battle drops. So,
I mean, there's that, but on the other side, these necromancers, all the buffrogs are going to spawn at level 25. So any player getting these is going to be fantastic.
If you think about, here's a workaround. You use the necromancer as a defender only, which is fine, because what happens is, as long as you can collect enough horde troops from battle drops, you then put them on defense with your necromancer, and you actually don't have to really worry about them dying, because troops on defense never die. So in all essence, even a lower level player a lower castle level player, I should say, not lower level player, but lower castle level player from lower than 16 can still benefit from the Necromancer Titan as a great defender. You would just... so keep that in mind. You just need enough horde troops to fill your ranks one time. And that's it. And then when they're on defense, those troops never die, and you'll always have horde to actually be there to do what they need to do. So yeah, Jacob, I mean, when it comes down to a great defender, I mean, horde defenders, who's the main defender that are on a majority of castles, including myself and including probably Ryger and maybe BK. I mean, is Rostam.
You hit him yesterday.
Horde defender, you know what I mean? Yeah. Exactly. So when it comes down to, a necromancer, this is the first of a new set of meta titans that are coming out, and it's a defender and it's horde, and it's putting out what we're seeing right now, being able to defend against the majority of the Dragon Slayer titans. Now that's at P10 though. P7 is going to be a little bit of a different situation, but if the P7 right now is getting hit by other P10s because they're just people waiting to hit the garrison, I mean, P10 Mahaha beating P7 Necromancer, well, yeah, you put a lot of time and effort into getting that Mahaha to P10, congratulations, you did the battle in maybe 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, It still took time, but your P10, which you invested in, you should be able to beat a P7 Necromancer.
Oh, so the P7 is what I want to test.
Yeah. So, I think that's good, actually. I think a P10 Mahaha should still be able to beat a P7 Necromancer because, again, you invested more and it's still that Necromancer isn't fully maxed. So, Feranic says pass. Get out of here, Feranic. Feranic, pass. Get out of here. Mega, what's going on, Mega? Thank you for joining. I'm gonna actually, gosh, I forget exactly from last night. I want to get over to, I think, Legends Server 3 and also Master Server down with Chef, with League of Gods. I wouldn't mind it, but I forget which alliances they had me joined from the previous one. Oh yeah, that's right. Call 100. Yeah, you're right. That was the one. What changes? I am late. Changes, Vintage. There has been changes here. I'm gonna actually go back just to catch everybody up here real quick. Actually, let me quick check. Yeah, I will, Mega. I'm on a different Legend server. I'm still getting. Here we go. We'll just pan through. Here we go, Vintage. You ready? Panning. That's a Lakes. That's a P7. We're panning though. Mike Kai did it with I don't know if it was a P7 or P10 Life Spark. But look at these guys. Huh. And Life Spark though. I'm still gonna. That's the only Titan I've seen so far that's been able to do it. Can the Necromancer still be good defender even without a prestige or a fully prestige? In reality, I haven't really prestiged a lot of Titans. Mr. T, I would have to say that it would be a situation of depending on what castle level you are. Because if you're fighting up with the higher level castles, prestiging is going to be more of a must case situations, because if you're not doing it, then you're kind of shouldn't be investing, in my opinion. At higher level castles, if Feranic, for instance, is a castle level 25 player, he's, I don't know, for whatever reason, deciding to pass on this Titan. I don't know. Feranic is a bit different, everyone, so it's all right. He has a certain way he likes to play, and that's totally fine. But when it comes down to making a decision for yourself, if you're interested in a good a good castle defender, and you don't have one right now, or you think you don't have a good one, or you missed out on Rostam or some of the other castle defenders that everyone tends to use, like Iggy, or also I've also seen a few. Well, it just also depends on which other defenders you've also gotten recently, because Beowulf has also popped up, and Tarhoons is also fun to go up against. This Titan is really strong for low, mid-level people. The Borg will always spawn at level 25. Correct. So don't carry your level troops. Yep, exactly. There you go. That is a great point as well about the spawns. Extinction, your lands for bonus. Nice. Dead Nixon, even in Legend League, this Titan maxed P1 on VP land will pass for most, unless it's in bonus. Exactly, Dick Nixon. Very good point, Dick Nixon. You're still going to pass it on a VP land. Because everybody, when you do your perusing, you know what you do. You're perusing all the different lands. You're like, nah, not that. Nah, I'm just not even going to bother.
Unless it's really high, I'm not going to, unless there's a lot of VP on it.
Right. Is it still P10 or bust? Killswitch is asking. I don't think so. All honesty, if I would take all the relics that I have on my P10, move them down to the P7, I think that would still be a good build for the P7 and would be very difficult. Now, am I going to say that some P10s are still going to be able to take it, like a P10 LifeSpark or P10 Mahaha against the P7? Maybe. I think it depends if you have certain Berserker 5-stars. Oh, there's Mike. Hi, bro. 4 minutes and 19 seconds remain on the clock. Really?
Sparky did it pretty quick.
Yeah, it must have been real quick. Interesting. All right. Grim Reapers, I'm castle level 20. Nice. My Sparky is only P6 yesterday. Yeah. Big difference, I'm sure, between yesterday and today. Well, from what I understand from players that have already attacked and told me. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm gonna drift over soon as I don't know. We'll see. Soon as the castle probably gets, or maybe I'll be able to get it through if I am able to click fast enough. RP grid looking pretty darn good. We'll be exiting how the rest of the new meta will pan. Oh yeah, exactly. You're excited to see how the rest of the new meta will pan out. I think it's all going to be Rangers. I still do. I still think all of these are going to be Rangers, which makes it so Ranger 5-stars are going to become more of a commodity. You're going to want more Ranger 5-stars just because if all of these Titans are all Rangers for these Archmages, having 3 Stormbringers or having especially the Amber of Nephilinus right now at this point, because that I put that in both the P7 and the P10 build. It makes a big difference. Hazelon asked Mike Kai if my Necro was harder. Wait, are you where you at? You're over in that's right, you're over in the mini alliance. Hold on. You're on the server right now. Hold on. While my castle continues to burn, because I have to either wait for that or have to spam the join button to see if I can get in between battles. Yes, Jacob, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out right now because I'm gonna go and check out a friend's garrison. All right, we'll do that.
Zalon,
what's up?
COL 100 is now closed, but I'm gonna post you the other open alliance on our server.
Okay.
In your Discord.
Okay. Boom. All right. P10. Okay. What are we working with here real quick? Let me see. I'm going to throw a Bone Sword on too as well. I'm 182. Not bad. Wait, what was the armor person? Armor piercing. 495? Alright, well, we got to work on that. This isn't maxed either. Okay. Something else. Isn't it the worst when you're like, wait, that was the relic, and then you have to slam your finger down? Alright, the Doge. I say that wrong every time. I know Chance is probably like, Salon. Every time I say it wrong, he always cringes. Can you still hear me on Discord there, Riger?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I'm talking with Buddy, trying to wait to get you over here.
Oh, okay. No, it's totally good. I just want to make sure. What do we want? Oh, yeah. Pandora's box.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I was happy to finally get that.
Look at that. 226 on the damage. I know it's 607 on the health. 565 on the armor piercing. Why do I sound like a southerner? I don't know. like a rancher, but yeah, that's what it is.
Okay. Those actually look like pretty good stats.
I mean, it's not anything. I did not build this defensive, but we still got this. But 565 on AP with 226 damage with 74 crit, 6 times charge. Let's see what happens. See what happens. Oh, wait, we don't want to go in with that. Hold on. Yeah, I know. We're spending gems. Don't spend gems on spells if you can help it.
Or troops.
Or troops. Oh, Grim, I don't know about P0. I mean, you'll be still fine if you're a lower castle, yes. If you can prestige, then definitely prestige 1 at least. I have a lot of Titans at prestige 1 just because as soon as you unlock the prestige, it just comes with a lot better skills for that last skill set, So even though there's still even more skills that come added to that later.
Yeah, no. Most Titans, for that one Titan to put it to P1.
Oh, this is Beowulf. What are you doing, Yuki? What do you got? What do you got him chilling on the land and I didn't even notice? I thought it was just regular Garrison. I wasn't even paying attention.
Well, we're going to see him fight a Beowulf.
Gosh.
I guess you got in before.
Okay, 1. There we go. I want to see what happens here. 2 of them spawned right in Beowulf's archers. What happens?
You're gonna be able to... Yeah. Because unless that happens, I think Beowulf just destroys them.
Now, are they actually going to do anything? What are you doing? Are you doing...
Yeah, I think they're taking... One archer just died. Looks like the other...
Yep, we got some Omega Hordes. Oh, which on one of my... I think it was maybe the... I don't know if it was the P7. I did throw burial wraps on. I like burial wraps.
Looks like you're going to win.
Was that the big one? Where's the big one at? Is that over here? Oh, there's the big one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there he is. The video's behind. Yeah, that's the...
He's like, I have all the spearmen over here, guys.
Yeah, you're going to be waiting for the horde to catch up before those die.
Here they come.
Yep. He's just going to take the hits for a while.
Oh, Necromancer. That's cool. Oh, and look, this other little one's like, I'll eventually get to the battle, guys.
Oh my god, this thing's so slow.
I'm coming. Don't kill them all before I get there.
I thought Grens were slow. This is terrible.
Right? We're still turning in circles.
Wow.
Oh, 3 more Omegas. Look at that. 3 more Omega Horde. Yeah, they just pop out of nowhere. Let's rage them up. There it is. A-Town Stomp. Took him out. Speed rating at its finest, Frantic. Remember, being a defensive Titan, yeah, those big, huge guys, the Balrogs, they're made to just soak damage.
Yeah, and they do not dish out damage very well.
No. But still.
But I mean, for defensive purposes, that's amazing.
I did open up. I beat Yuki's Garrison. My daily quests. All right, here we go.
Your daily quests.
My daily quests are completed. All right, let's see what happened. I just want to see what happens. Ooh.
Now it's
all right. We see some more greens. More greens. That's what I came back to.
Oh wow!
I mean, when people go back to their I'm just seeing defended. I know everyone loves
even the lakes are getting Maha.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just saying. I'm just saying. He took Beowulf down. I'm getting this Titan, says Captain Howdy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took down Beowulf.
Yeah.
No, that was only because the Buckrug spawned in the archers. Otherwise,
well, you saw 2 of them did. I mean, in all honesty, that was huge.
That didn't happen, if that didn't happen, I don't think you.
Correct. Although, when it comes down to it, I think their options were either, there's 4 of them that are going to spawn, and there was only 3 zones for them really to spawn into. If you understand, like troop concentration.
Right.
Yeah. So. If 2 of it's kind of a, if only 1 of the 4 would spawn there, and you just unlucky you're unlucky for that battle, The
second one definitely did.
Good evening, Val. Thank you for joining. It's like the professor on his mobility scooter in Despicable Me. But how many are going to get it max prestige, says Godan. You want me to try your Necromancer now? Okay. Very true, Godan, but at the same time, when it's the first of the new meta, think about it this way. Does anybody expect there to be another main meta Titan that's void-oriented for the next, 4 or 5 months? Probably not.
I wouldn't expect to see another big void Titan for at least.
Another big void. Now, reskilled? Maybe. Re-released?
Okay.
Maybe. But meta? That's going to be at the top? Where they keep on stacking the newest things, which of course was the Dragon Slayers, but now is the Archmages. I truly don't think that's going to be the case. Yeah, do you want to use your Void Prestige somewhere else? It's whatever you want to do. But I think most people are going to switch over to all Void Prestiges then piled into this Defender because, when it comes down to either being on Garrison however long, whether it's if the next meta Defender comes out that actually is better or falls into a VP position, then like Rostam, this Titan will continue to last. I'm not telling you to dump everything in right now. I'm not. But if I had some Void Prestige food, would I put it into this Titan or Rostam? It would go into this Titan. Because this Titan, in my opinion, is the future for Void defense. So, for the foreseeable future. Open up! People. How is the P4-1 performing on P4? No, I have the P1. P1 is the Lakes of Farah. That's all we have to care about is the first couple letters. Lakes of Farah, we have a Mahaha defense. The Lakes Mahaha, Life Spark. This is P1. Repeat, P1. It looks like Gaia did take the P1 down, but I don't know what the prestige level of the Gaia was.
Okay.
There's a Mahaha for the lakes. There's another lakes with the Mahaha. And Mahaha. Oh, that one was Tarhoon, sorry. Gaia. Mahaha. This is all P1. Zabava.
Wow.
Gaia. So yeah. That was all just this P1. Now this P1, I'll even show you what relics are on this P1. They are not the crazy, ridiculous relics either. Also remember the relics that I did go in on that attack. That was there. Some of them are not, like the Doge that I went in with on that P10 Necromancer that took down that Beowulf. I don't have that on my main account. I just sometimes.
You didn't get the Doji?
I don't think so. Wasn't that on a solo war event? Not all solo war events do I go hardcore on. Or can I? Now that I'm back to work, more or less, it's going to be if I truly have time. Solo Wars is going to be something that I don't normally save up for.
I don't normally do Solo Wars either, but
here you go.
Yeah, I did the Doji.
This P1 that I just listed off all those Titans, 90 people watching. I just listed off all those Titans that this P1 is defended from. Look at the relics on here. Huh.
Was that Bow?
That's Bow of the Gods. That's a Ragged Pauldrons and a Dark Charms and a Bass Sistrum and a Cursed Vial and a Banner of War. Huh.
Not a bad setup.
Yeah, real basic. You know, nothing crazy.
I would say those are relics that most people are going to have.
At this point, with Banner...
Other than the bow.
Yeah, other than the bow. The bow I can understand. But look, this is a P1. And people... I again, do not know the prestige levels of all those Mahahas, Zabavas, the Tarhoons, all those. They could be a lot higher than P1. And they lost. That to me, and I'm not saying one person or two people, I'm listing. So I do want to get the right impression across that this is. I mean, I'm excited for the event tomorrow. I was excited for the event tomorrow, regardless. Yeah, but that's just because I love this game. But yes, he is, Joshua. Joshua Throne, he is definitely better since the update. Definitely better. Way better. But we have a few people to thank for that. That is all of you DOT community members that said something on social channels. Message, I don't know about messaging support. I don't know how quickly that was. But
it usually takes 3 days to get back to them.
Yeah, when it comes down to social channels, letting them know how you feel about this event, commenting on any YouTube videos, also very helpful. They do pan through them. The ones that are, relevant, obviously, to what's going on. But besides from that, come on, Yuki. All right. Jesus. Mr. DOT Database needs me to come. Over to the castle. So we thinking meta defender for now? Yes, Joshua. Most definitely. Now, the thing is, when it comes down to throwing all your prestige food in, I just don't know if the next meta defender... Now, remember, we're going to get an attacker after this. We will. We will get an attacker. Archmage.
If they do the same pattern.
It's gonna be attacker, defender, attacker, defender, attacker, defender with the archmages. I'm gonna tell you that right now, and that's what's gonna happen. I'm not saying it's, I'm a developer. It's just the pattern that they've done in the past, and it's just going to continue because it has worked. Now, every defender that comes out, though, doesn't mean that they're going to be the next one you put on Garrison. Rostam shows that. Hachiman shows that. So many times, everybody was looking for a Hachiman killer when the attacker would come out, and they would just always be disappointed. And then when the next defender would come out, everybody would benchmark and say, not as good as Hachi. Not as good as Rostam. So.
That happened.
I'm coming, Yuki. Now, Yuki, the person, if you don't know who I'm talking about, that is in the chat, that I'm attacking his, P10 Necromancer, I'm assuming, is also a SPP account member. Now, Yuki doesn't, he also has his own YouTube channel as well, which is, pending on what's going on, because recently there's a major chat issue with his current updated version of the game, but hopefully that got resolved.
Oh, what is his? Does he have the bug where you can't see what you're saying?
Yes, that's where I first found out about it, was because I saw Yuki's. And if you want to know where Yuki's YouTube channel is, if I wasn't super busy right now, I'd post it myself, but Yuki does have a great channel, and I do always appreciate the fact that Yuki is also the one that runs DOT Database. If you don't know what I'm talking about, search dotdatabase.net, praise the database, and you will forever be super happy you did, because it makes building Titans so much easier and very, very fun.
It's even just
Yuki, I watch all DOT content, good or bad. So I was watching a live stream a little bit earlier. I'm just joking. All right, let's keep going here. Those well connected in the DOT community will know and understand the jokes. Sorry, don't mean to. I'm not trying to not include anybody. All right, here we go. Necromancer on Necromancer. Where are you going to get this action, DOT community? Huh? We're throwing void balls all day. We're throwing void balls. Oh, yo, are we going to get... We're going to both pull out, what's it called? The Balrogs? It's going to be a Balrog frenzy. I wonder...
No, don't say that. These things are slow enough already. I don't think they're going to be able to kill each other.
Yo, look at them all. Oh, there are going to be so many.
There's going to be 8 of them just staring at you.
Yo, I want to see 2 big ones go off. I wonder if they're going to spawn at the same zone. Oh, this is going to be cool. Thank you, BMT.
This is going to be... Oh, well, one of yours died. Because now his Titan is by Horde.
Yeah. Thank you, Val. Appreciate that. Very much so. I'm doing my best here. Doing my best. 93 watching. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Myself and Yuki going at it. Look at these. Look at how many we got here. No big ones yet.
You killed his Necromancer.
I did. Whoa. So what does that say, Yuki? What's happening here? We're gonna fireball. Watch, that does nothing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, mine's finally gonna get taken down by Yuki.
Yep. Oh, yep.
It happened. Oh, where's the big one at? Oh, is it? Big one. Or maybe that's Yuki's. Uh-oh.
No, it's gonna be yours.
It's red. Where's mine? Oh, what? I got more horde over here? No, that's his. Mine's just chilling in the woods.
Yeah, there he is.
No, I lost.
Well, as expected for the mirror match.
The mirror matchup.
On defense, all of his skills are doubled.
That's true. Don't gem your troops. What's up, Christian Woods? Such an amazing time. Yes, Val killing it in the chat. Oh, my P1 setup? I can do that. Hold on. We got
Oh, you're bubbled.
I am bubbled. I want to see that real quick. I can show the P1 setup again. Oh, it's the same Attical player with Life Spark. Again.
Oh.
Whatever situation that player has with their Life Spark is definitely winning against the Garrison.
That's a different player, but...
No, they attacked my Garrison in the very beginning. But did you figure out another way over to Legends Server 3? Thank you, Yuki.
Buddy said he was going to ask in chat.
Thank you, Yuki. Everyone thank Yuki. Everyone.
Thank you, Yuki. I'm going to log in. Because he said, we're full. He said he was having problems. The one I...
All right. Anybody that has a possibility to invite me to Legends Server 3, that's any NTG Alliance, anybody with a star, basically, in NTG, if you can, that is either in NTG War, NTG Hammer, or NTG Legends. Anybody from, I think we're on there with Events R Us.
Yeah, it's going to be Events R Us, Zen Giant, In Requiem, Shield, Golden Army, all the NTG team.
Yeah.
VPJP, H2.
Poison Resist to Combat Sparky. That I think I have everything maxed. Here, let me just show you now that I can actually show you what's on defense because everyone stopped attacking it. I'm totally bubbled. So we're looking at what's it called? 80%, but I have Warrior's Ring on. This is going to go to 90 within a very short amount of time, and then 100, and then above that. So ranged is the only thing. I had 75 there. I mean, I guess you can raise the ranged up a little bit, maybe a little bit.
But that wouldn't affect anything.
So, but the P1 build is still having people are having a hard time with the P1 build. Let me show that off again real quick. If you had to choose between Necromancer or Rostam on Garrison defense, then who would you pick? Right now, it'd be Necromancer. I have Rostam on Garrison defense. I've had him on Garrison defense, and I have him at P7 for a very long time. But if anything, I am not going to invest any more Void Prestige into Rostam, because of course I was waiting on that too, because I wanted to see what this Necromancer was going to be like. Again, praise the calendar person. So, because of that, it made it so that any Void Prestige that I have right now, I've been saving up to see if this Necromancer is going to be worth prestiging. And it looks like that this is where all Void Prestige food is going to be going for quite some time. I honestly believe it will not be another meta Void Titan released within the next 4 months. Possibly longer. Now, does that mean there's not going to be reskilled or re-released Void Titans? Yes. But are they going to be better, benchmark-wise, compared to the Necromancer on defense? I don't think so. Oh, P1, sorry. Every time I hit the Titan Hall button to bring up my Titans, it takes way longer. It's because there's just so many. He looks like a demon.
There's a lot.
Oh, Vintage is here as well. Thank you for joining, Vintage.
Yeah, am I too late?
No, you were not too late. I haven't even joined your server yet.
Yeah, we're still trying to find a way over.
I was in the middle of grilling, so
it's understandable.
You said that the horde health got increased.
Well, that's one thing, but
then they added 200 and something health.
Okay.
4 health.
Wait, can you repeat that? You broke up.
Here, I think
it was
I have it right here.
Health.
I have it right here on the from the Twitter from the post from earlier. So we have 234% horde health. They also have on spawn of Balrog death, enemy loses minus 10% melee resist. Apparently that was a lower percentage before. And then and then plus 30% Titan and troop melee resist times 2 on defense. So the melee resist is easily maxable, especially with the Amber of Nephilinus. Amber of Nephilinus is really where it's at. And if you have it vintage, you're going to be so happy.
Yeah.
And you do?
I do.
And
so
that's going to be the one that you're going to want to use.
Okay. Oh, see, I thought it would be a new blog entry. I clicked on the blog, and I just saw the same thing, and had to run back to the grill.
No. Right here, they said it's just an update, and they said, based on player and SPP feedback, we've made some minor adjustments and buffs to Necromancer and the Balrogs, marked in green.
Yeah. I'm glad they tuned them up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to throw shade at them trying to improve the Titan, but that 234 should have been times 2 on defense.
Well, I want to say right now, Vintage, from what I've seen...
pretty good.
From what I've seen, Vintage, the Dragon Slayer attackers are not breaking P10.
Oh, okay.
None of them. The
just
only
Sparky? Is it?
It's all Life Spark.
Okay.
And I'm not totally certain on the prestige level of the Life Spark either. I'm thinking it's 7 or 10.
Okay. All right. Well, I didn't mean to make chat relive all that, but thanks for the update.
No, it's totally fine. Now I hear from Mega. Mega says in the chat that rank 18 in Legends is open. I need to know the name though, Mega. And I hopefully...
Yeah, that's the one that I was trying.
I just need to know if it's a name that I can actually put in and I can spell with the keyboard. with a basic keyboard.
It's the same one that I posted. But yeah, I'm having trouble searching. It must be per character.
Yeah, that's the only downside. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I got an invite to Legends.
Woo!
All right.
Go Drift.
Thank you. Oh. Well, I have to wait. My P1 is doing so well. I showed the P1 relics that I had. The P1 relics. All right, Vintage. I listed off, there's Mahahas, there's Zabavas that are losing to my P1. I'm just saying this. It's crazy.
Nice.
So, and my P1 has basic relics. It does not even have the relics from the event. Basic. Except Banner War.
Yeah. The Banner of War and the Bow of the Gods.
But Banner War and Bow of the Gods, yes. But besides from that, everything else is like Bass Sistrum, Curse Vile, you know what I mean? Stuff we've seen plenty of times with the Horde. All right, Mega, I got the invite. We're all set. 82 people watching. I'm coming over to Legends 3. If Chef joins Discord, I'll go down to his master server for League of Gods. If he joins. Hello.
Yeah, I really like the troop killing potential of this defender.
Yes. So
you can beat it with Sparky, but it's going to cost you 14 Panthers every raid.
Yeah. So I did not get a exact confirmation on because on how much of a troop loss there was, but from what I got back from Mike Cow was the one from Atacool. 4 minutes and 19 seconds remain on the clock, he said, with his Life Spark. So I'm assuming Life Spark P10 with Axis of War.
Yeah.
Axis of War, correct?
I was a minute 15 last night, and with the health update, I would suspect it would take me a minute 30, minute 40, so that sounds exactly right.
Okay. Come on. Let's go. Let's see if I can get it. Not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. There. Go. No, I'm still under attack?
Damn it, someone else got in?
No, yeah. That was my fault. Hold on. I'll just keep this up. Alright, Ricky Nomad. We'll see what happens. Oh, and Vintage, I also have the day off from work tomorrow, which means I can stay up a little bit later. Yes, nice. It is a rain day tomorrow, which I also will be able to do a UK EU friendly stream tomorrow as well.
Very cool.
For the event.
I'm a huge fan of the day streams because I can, listen, contribute, play along, or work or whatever,
Most definitely. Well, I don't mind taking advantage when I have the time. Most definitely. So. And Drift, I'm gonna any NTG officer that lets me get in to the alliance, I'm gonna skip through. I'm not gonna actually stay because I have been booted from plenty of alliances because I attract too much attention. So when it comes down to it, that's what happened from last night. Whatever alliance I joined last night booted me out because they just were. I don't know if other people were getting hit in their alliance, but I guess I was just. Attracting too much attention. But yeah, when it comes down to it, yeah, I just need a stepping stone to get in.
When you get over here, the rank 18 is the open alliance.
Yeah, and that's it. See, that's the thing. As soon as I get into the server, that's all that matters. I can just easily shift over to an open alliance after that.
So, Corey Truelove, that's a hard call. It depends what you want in your defender. Right now Sparky still dices up Necromancer, but it kills a bunch of troops. If you want more time, Rostam and probably Rostam is going to be your best bet from a time perspective. At least I don't think people are beating Rostams in 75 seconds and so forth.
I'm definitely not Rostam.
So
I can't.
So Vintage, when newer, you were probably listening, but when newer players were mentioning about is this a good defender to go for, I was mentioning the fact that even if you couldn't build the horde for defense, you can just collect them and then throw them on defense from battle drops, and you can still do it.
Just collect them next time you do Conquest. Just do a bajillion raids, get some, you need 12-ish horde?
Yeah.
And just use them for your garrison.
Exactly. So, still very viable whether you can create the horde or not. But if you're Castle 16, and you're like, man, all these castles around me are beating the crap out of me. Well, here you go. If you would like a better defender than what you currently have, horde defenders and spearman defenders seem to be up there on the chain. So
my only beef is I actually dislike the fact that they have this circle inside of a circle symbol, because freaking everyone knows exactly what you have on your garrison. Currently,
that would be one of 3 Titans.
Well,
yeah. Well, yeah. Currently,
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, most people don't have the
Nephilimus.
The divines. But
yeah, but once the next one comes out and the next one, once we get 2 or 3 of this meta, then who knows what it's. Yeah, you have to start looking at the diagram.
Yeah, if Zalana's got it right, where they're all going to be Rangers, then that's a whole different conversation.
Right? And that's why I'm telling you right now that the Bow of Gods Norse Finish Plus event, it will be extra popular for the simple fact that if all these Meta Titans are all Rangers, you're going to have to. I will. I wasn't thinking about doing, when people were laying out like, all right, we know now all the Norse 5-stars are coming. All right, plan ahead. Think about how many are you going to actually want if you have certain ones already. Because everybody, the greatest part about the game, one of the only parts about the game right now that makes the difference between, because there's no random skills anymore, the difference between players is what 5-stars you have. If you have certain ones or you don't. So when it comes down to that whole game, if there is enough Meta Titans, but all in one class, it's like, well, what do you do if you only have one or no, or barely any Ranger 5-stars?
That's me. I faulted it.
Yeah, I don't have Bow of the Gods yet. So it would be fantastic, if you have 2 Necromancers, run a Stormbringer build on one, and then run either an Amber or a Bow of the Gods build on the other, and you could swap them out, and, it gives you a variety.
Yes.
I like having defensive options. Like right now, I switch between Necrosa and Rostam, and occasionally Beowulf. I personally think Beowulf sucks, but...
What? I beat him! Did you see me beat him, Vintage?
I missed it.
The Necromancer beat Beowulf.
Necromancer beat Beowulf, and Captain Howdy said, that's it. He's doing it. He's doing the event now.
I'm telling you, this dude, if you have Stormbringer, which I think a lot of players do, this is I'm telling you, in the hands of the right player, this is a sneaky, strong attacker.
Well, I did it with the Yumiya, but that was just because that's better for attack. So I slipped in with that. Well, see, that's the thing, Austin Bird. I'm doing all these defensive builds with no Draco Umbria and no what's it called? Clover. So no Clover.
They'll probably run the Draco relics back, like in a Finish Plus or something like that. I'm not saying it will be the Finish Plus relic.
Correct.
But just like we saw with the Sverd, they threw in a couple of really good relics in there as well. So I'm hoping they come back that way.
That was
I'm still going to say this as well when it comes down to Stormbringer for players, newer players, mid-level tip players, even for players like myself, been around the block, and especially with the fact that if Ranger 5-stars become the thing, I might even go for a third Stormbringer if they decide to do 25k Finish Plus events for the first gens after the Norse. Just saying, what are we going to do in October, November, December when there's no more Finish Plus events? Or I shouldn't say that. I should say August, September, October, November, December. What are we going to do in those months when there's no more Norse 5-stars to go for in Finish Plus? You go to 25k and re-release the first gens again.
Oh, 100%, man. That makes all the sense in the world.
Right?
Because, so, Austin Bird, that's the way to be, man. I mean, you could have a Necromancer with an offensive build and a defensive build. You got Stormbringer and Bow of the Gods.
Exactly.
So people were doing when Rostam first came out.
What's that?
I said when Rostam first came out, that's what people were doing.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. Like, let's just one horde down people.
This Titan kind of reminds me of Rostam. I mean, of course, it's Horde, but
yeah,
I'm telling you, it's a good defender, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a sneaky good attacker, man. This Titan's going to be really good in certain situations.
I honestly believe, and the reason why I was saying earlier why I was holding... All right, rated. All right, good. Go. All right, I'm there.
Ooh.
I'm going. I'm coming.
Yeah.
Legends 3, here I come.
Here we go.
Because, like Iangura is kind of pesky, right? Because you've got to, switch over to your Tarhoons and then go attack an Iangura. I think, I haven't attacked with this thing myself, but just based on the numbers, I think Necromancer takes down Iangura pretty easily. Because if you have Stormbringer, and with the armor piercing you can get, it is crazy.
Okay.
Hello.
I look forward to trying it.
Just
President.
All right, rank 18. Drift doesn't want to get in trouble. Don't worry, he won't get in any trouble. D will not, or I should say it's D diddle now. Over in NTG War, since Drum plays the account and also D checks in, it's become D diddle. I think that's very funny. And I think Drum will be very happy. And I believe a lot of other players will be very happy as well. This Titan is not going to disappoint you as much as you thought. Yesterday was necessary, unfortunately, I have to say, because we just need to be better testing first. But we're doing our best. We're trying to help out.
And for all those War Alliance leaders out there, here's your golden strategy over the next 2 or 3 weeks. Get your P10 Sparky guys, have them fight naked all week. That way they can hold nothing but Panthers, and then they're your garrison hitters.
All my relics are gone? Wait, what are you talking about?
What? All your relics are...
Joseph, you think yesterday was one of my best streams?
When you changed servers, it stripped your Titans or what?
I don't know. That's weird. No, because they all seem to still have the same numbers of...
I was going to say, if he's at 106 mil without relics, then that's...
I mean, I'm coming out with 147 million on attack right now. So, I don't know. I think everything's okay.
Your relics are still there.
On Garrison.
I'm still seeing them.
Oh, Drift, you were looking when I was on Garrison? What? I don't know. That's a good question. More open spell and troop slots. Oh, are you talking about the fact that they can just have more? They can just add more troops and more spells to the game just by open. Well, especially spells. Spells have always been kind of limited.
Oh yeah, if you defend 30 islands, you can only have something like 20 spells. It's crazy.
Why is it that low?
Maybe it's 30, but it's not a lot. If you're a war guy, you can be limited by spells if you're trying to defend all your islands.
Yeah, Austin Bird, I'm going to be passing on Tricksters. I don't need another. I don't need a third Trickster's Blades, and I really wasn't keen on the second one I got, but I did, so I'm just going to take it for that. And I don't need another Loki. I don't think. I don't know. When it comes down to that event specifically, I have passed on Finish Plus 5-star events before, and it all depends on the player and there's been a good amount of proof. I shouldn't say there's a good amount of evidence that many accounts are locked into certain class elements or class relics for 5 stars. So, for instance, my account for my main account. Not this test account, tends to get more Infiltrator 5 stars than any other 5 stars. So.
Well, Drift bubbled the P7er.
You did?
No, Drift.
Oh, Drift did. Okay, with Life Spark. Okay.
Well, look at the relics. See if the Titans have relics. Don't go into your Titan Hall. Just look at the island.
I was going to say, on my view, it
They're
shows
right there.
the relic. It's showing the Ankh, the vial, the wrap.
Oh, weird.
It's showing the relics.
Austinburg, for the record, I am not getting a second Trickster's Blades. If the event is utterly loaded with other good relics, then I'll go get those.
Yeah, but there's no reason to go that extra mile for another Trickster's Blades. Not at all. Not in my opinion. If you don't have one, then I understand. Because when it comes down to 5-star relics, having one of all of them is usually a good thing, except for a very few. Which is
Shadow Dancer is the only straight up bad 5-star relic.
Oh, everybody bashing on that thing.
Yeah.
Well, they need a Zabroken Berserker for that to make sense.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Goku.
Bug.
You can always use the 5-star to forge other 5-stars that you want. Well, I don't know how many people are forging 5-stars.
That's some high roller stuff right there.
Yeah.
Oh, Goku with his Life Spark, who was destroying my Garrison the other day. Same thing with Mega.
Yeah.
Both Mega and Goku.
Goku's P7.
There's that Lakes. That Lakes, man. That P1. Mega lost with Life Spark on the P1?
Huh.
Goddess of War, did you really take in? What is that? What is that?
Is that a Tarn?
That's a Tarn. What is that, 1-star?
Yeah, I think it's a 1-star.
That had to be a mistake.
I have to give that an official shout out.
That's just balling right there.
Yeah, official shout out there, Goddess of War.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I should have attacked with Runa.
Come on now. I mean, when you know there's a good amount of people watching and everything else, it's just, it's definitely good to have a good time,
I know you asked for outside the box, but
yeah, right? I mean, okay, and also too, when it comes down to yesterday's video and Godan doing his live stream and Aventador, testing things and everything else, when you put all that together and they say, player feedback, obviously plenty of players, of course, also message to the developers and let them know, what is going on, and that's great because what happened is now we have something that is a Titan worth going for. And worth putting on defense. So
that health buff is going to be enough to make it so Gaia, you either are going to have the poleaxe, or Gaia simply won't be able to do it.
I have a lot of greens from Gaia Vintage, a lot.
Yeah,
I'll bet. I barely beat it. I mean, yeah, my Goliaths were chewed up. That and they got into the staring contest with the dinosaur.
That was bad. Z, open up the P7.
Why does the P7 not doing so hot and the P1 is doing so great? Maybe it's just the land.
What's the relic difference?
It might just be the land. I don't know.
That's true. If you have Horde and Goliaths on the P1 island, that is the best, Horde defense you can have.
So yeah, I might have to check that real quick to see exactly which.
The P7 has Panthers and.
Yeah, that's not adding much.
Oh wait,
okay,
you can't see the one, obviously.
And of course, this is the moment when we say, why is island defense better than garrison defense? We have to say that every single stream.
Yep.
This is true. Yeah, which Runa? With 4-star or 1-star? You mean 4-star or 2-star?
2-star.
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 Well, yeah, that's who I have as my profile picture. See, there she is.
Yeah.
Runa! And for those who don't understand how much Runa means to longtime players, Runa is the ultimate I got a rock moment from Charlie Brown.
I got her.
Yeah, she owned the temple for probably the first year of this game's existence.
Yeah. So if you ever see a Zalan SPP account roaming around in your league with a Runa as their profile picture, you know it's a true SPP account. Oh, Goddess of War did take with Gaia the lakes, the P1. All right. Gosh, make that.
What are the troops on the island?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Yeah, I know Panthers.
It's Goliath and Horde. It's Goliath and Horde.
There it is.
Okay. So
that's why it's so much harder. Yep. That's 8 troops adding something to the fight.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm pulling I'm pulling the food and the gold, and I'm going to see what I get.
Here's the other good thing about Necromancer. It's not going to be... Remember, leveling a defender was just awful. It was horrible back in the day. Like leveling a Valorn? Oh, good grief. This Titan, well, a lot of the contemporary Titans that have, army offensive skills, you can take any troops you want. Just go to hit a conquest and fully level your Titan. It's great.
Wow, yeah, the buffs definitely made a difference. That was a lot harder than yesterday. I got killed.
I'm just going to pull a bunch more lands and see what else I get. Because I'll put the P7 on a... Nah.
If you get another Horde land?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting all Imps, Panthers, Grens.
Austin Bird, I technically enough Void Titans to P10 this Necromancer, but I'd only willing to use up enough for P7. I like to keep at least one copy of each 4-star. Go Collectors. That's right, Austin Bird. Go Collectors.
Yeah, buddy.
Austin Bird is one of the very few people, there's only 2 people out there that actually have Zalan masks. Austin Bird is one of them. I'm very proud. All right, let's see what we get. I'm pulling the VPs first. Hope in all hope. Let's see what we get.
I'm in that same boat. I got enough for.
Oh, we got another one. We got another one. All right.
Got it. Goliath and Horde.
All right.
So yeah.
So, wait, which one was it? Was it the one that's already bubbled? I don't think so.
It's the one that's on fire. The one
that's
drift
right.
is probably going to bubble.
So who took
the drift will bubble it in a second.
All right, hold on. Oh, Mini joined my alliance, but I'm in the Mini alliance. Oh, yeah, whatever. Wait, not on this server. I'm not. That's right.
No, yeah, our server's Mini alliance is closed.
That's right, which I still think is absolutely absurd. All right, here we go. So P7, we're gonna move P7 over to this land, and it's gonna confuse people now. They're gonna be like, "What are all these lands now? Things were so much easier, Zlon." I know. That's why when Godan I was gonna say when Godan streamed the other night and I saw a garrison with 2 lands and all 3 running, I'm like, this looks very familiar.
Very nice, Drifty.
The Amber Mahaha, 4 minutes 14 left with P4 Life Spark. Very nice. Yeah, anybody that is hitting the garrison or the lands, let us know either, how your experience is, if, time left, whatever, what you're using. It's great information. This is how we can help the game.
It worked. I mean, they changed this Titan.
Yeah. And we won.
This time, today, my Zabava got crushed. I didn't even stand a chance today.
All right, so let's see. Let's see how that change-up is. Oh, I gotta go attack somebody.
Yeah, you gotta.
Do I not have any horde?
Even the P1 is.
Oh, I know why. It's because all the lands I just defended have all horde on them. I was gonna say, why don't I have enough horde to just go out and attack? I have before, but that's because every single land I just defended also has them.
Yeah, you just dropped like 40.
But that's why we have. That's why test accounts are given gems and DGs, so we don't have to wait. All right.
Yeah, Z, when you get a chance, you need to add troops to those islands. The new ones.
Oh, because there wasn't enough. I'm sorry, yeah. Whoops. All right.
You got the better island and now there's no troops on it?
No. Yeah, probably. Let's check. They probably went in and it's going to be such a quick raid.
They're like, hey, I did it in 27 seconds. New world record.
You're right. Oh, yeah.
It's like, yeah, well, what spawned? Nothing.
Hector just went in. All right, hold on. Just pull these off. You know what?
House is P1. Oh, looks like house lost. I'm gonna try the P1. Damn it. I keep getting kicked out.
Yeah, Wolfman.
Come on, House. Do you even spark, bro?
You even spark, House? Yeah. This battle should be over quickly fairly quickly because, like I said, there's no troops on it. Vintage made a great point. You got hit with reload right after I won.
That blows.
Yeah. Did Bubble show? I only got one from Lakes, from Drift.
I feel like since
there's one from Godan. Oh, Godan with Necrosa. What are you doing, Godan?
What? Necrosa puts out no damage. I mean, no damage. So that was like a whole bunch of troops just standing around talking about their work. Oh, so Goku, you know what could have happened yesterday? 2 people attacked it at the same time.
Great. Yeah, that was a very weird situation.
Yeah, it was.
So you might have been in, and then somebody got in right after you, and you were the one getting the server errors, because that happened yesterday. I wonder if it's just this account.
Yeah. Oh, good. All right. So you beat this land. And it had, let's see what troops I had. I had no troops! So let's switch some troops on. Let's try the P7 now with 130 million on defense.
That's the new synergy skill. Server errors. It makes the attacker's game reload. There's a 20% chance their game reloads.
20% chance their game reloads. Yeah, that would be good.
Horrible. Forever.
Yo, Godan says I didn't. Okay, we're gonna do air quotes here, everybody. DLC community. All right, you ready?
Oopsie.
I didn't mean to go in with Necromancer.
Unacceptable, Godan. You're a YouTuber. Mistakes are not allowed.
Mistakes are not allowed. This is true. We're held to such a higher standard, right, Vintage? Oh my god.
Right. Don't you dream about Dawn of Titans? And like when you're eating breakfast, you make like little pictures of your Titans in your cereal and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. When I'm at work, just randomly, I just happen to jump up in the air and I go, I leveled up. It's like, no. This doesn't happen. We have real lives.
It's funny.
Ice from Eternals. People are attacking my other lands. These are just basic Titans that they're throwing up. Alright, well, whatever. So we'll see what happens. Hit the like button. Thank you, Val. I appreciate that. It's really good, though, was losing only a couple yesterday. Lost all but 4. So, big difference. Like you were saying before, Vintage, about Lifespan.
Yeah.
Heavy troop loss.
Yep. That's a good thing. If you know you're going to be in a sustained war, like, 3-4 day war, this is going to be a good Titan for you.
I just pictured Vintage standing in the middle of the teeter-totter for balance, looking around, telling everybody, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Yes. Yes, because we want balance. We want it. We truly do. And Vintage has been always a very big proponent of balance throughout his entire DOT career with YouTube and publicly speaking towards it. So I want to see it happen. With this new meta.
Yeah.
With this new meta. That's what I want. I truly want to see this new meta come out balanced from the get-go. Not, frayed at the edges. Barely getting by. Come on.
Yeah. Because balance means your game is healthy. Because it provides variety.
Exactly.
When you have only one Titan that matters, dude, that is awful. That's the worst case scenario.
All right, so Sack from Events R Us, he beat the P7. Now with the new setup. And that P1 though. Riger, how you doing?
Better than the P7. Still alive.
You using Sparky?
No, my Panthers are only level 18.
Oh, okay.
Mega set.
Zabav is my main attacker right now.
Austin Bird, everyone finished Assault already? Austin Bird, I probably have 2 or 3 Assault battles done. Every time I get home from work, this is what I'm doing. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Other things too. I mean, I am living regular life, but when it comes down to playing DOT and everything else, I am strictly doing this stuff for the SPP stuff, trying to figure out what's the best builds and everything else, and going live.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose.
You're gonna lose to the P1?
Yeah.
Man, that P1, I'm telling you. Mega said, I hit a void wall. Nice improvements on skill. Need to do my homework now. See? And what Mega's saying is exactly what Vintage and Aventador and all the puzzle breakers. Everyone wants to have something that they have to figure out. If you have something that is so easy every time, what is the challenge?
Yeah. It's not.
And those dinos put out a lot of damage.
Even though they're slow.
Yeah, even though they're slow.
Bar K, I agree, bro. I love my Stormbringer build, and that's what people are going to run into. I got the relics just waiting for tomorrow.
How fast are you going to finish it, Vintage?
It depends. I got to look at my calendar and see if I have meetings in the morning. Otherwise, it's wake up, rip it in like 2 hours.
Well, yeah, when the event starts, hopefully by 10 or 11 in the morning. Well, for me.
Well, for me, it's 8 in the morning. Yeah. I basically wake up and the event's on.
Oh, you're so lucky. West Coast has it easy.
I was going to say, yeah, I usually have to wait till like an hour to 2 after I get out of work before the event starts.
I wake up in the morning, and it's like what? Like, well, now that I'm back into more of a waking up super early situation, it could easily be 4 hours before the event starts.
Yeah, I get out of work at 9. The event usually starts around 10:30.
Jacob A. Run says, "Hey, bro, a little late. Did anyone yet bubble P10 after the update?" Yes, it only seems to be Life Spark.
Sparky.
Yeah, it's a high prestige Sparky.
Yeah.
And I think you have to have a 5-star, whether it's the Ember, the Axes, or Forsetti's Axes. I think you have to have one of the 5 stars. I would be exceedingly impressed if somebody could defeat this thing, Sparky, with no 5-star.
Oh, and BK tried with his Life Spark on the Garrison. So, I mean, pending...
Actually, I'm going to try that, actually.
All right, go ahead.
You're going to take off your 5-star?
I'm going to try it without Axes of War. I think I get dumpstered, but what the heck.
BK said he lost with Forsetti's.
P5. Okay, BK. Thank you, AB. I appreciate it. And yes, I do appreciate everybody that is joining that may not always be around for the more casual streams, but when we do these types of streams for the new release Titans, I truly enjoy all as much feedback as possible. You know, ask questions as much as possible. Because that's how we, I ask as many questions as possible whenever I can, whether it's in game or even in things in life that I may not understand, because that's the best way to learn everything.
I say it's great to have so many people that are able to answer those questions as well.
True, because I'll tell you what, sometimes when I'm here on the stream, there's a lot of stuff going on. So I want to try to be able to get things done as quickly as possible. So sometimes people are able to answer quicker and faster, and that's great, because sometimes I'm racking my brain going between what I was just about to say next and what's going on the screen, and somebody just joined Discord. You know what I mean? All those multitaskers out there. At the end of the day, you're gonna be. It's not always the easiest. That's why my daytime streams tomorrow. My daytime stream, I'll be a bit more on point. Wolfman went in with Baba Yaga. Interesting.
What?
It's been a while, Baba Yaga. Been a while. Although, you know what? I think Vintage mentions this, or maybe, I don't know, but I kind of think it was Vintage. But a reskilled Baba Yaga for, what's it called? Halloween.
Oh, 100%.
That'd be cool.
I'm in for that. Hey, Zalon, what alliance are you in?
I'm in the rank 16? 18. This one.
Starts with a C.
Yeah, I got you.
Never would be able to Never. I attempted to get into this alliance the other day. Even with typing in the first 4 letters, I still am not able to find it.
It doesn't show up.
So
I think the Russian letters are literally like different keys than ours. Like that C is not our C.
Yeah.
Right.
There goes Goku again. I'm going to attack, open up the other 2 lands. We'll take a look. We'll go up against Artemis, P1. See what happens. Joseph, what's my time for stream tomorrow? Let's see. I'd say about lunch. Probably like 12:30, 1 o'clock, my time probably.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, something like that. I would do it right at event start, but I promised something. Since I have the day off tomorrow to help my mom with something, so she's into buying a new PC for the house, and she's got a bunch of questions for me. So she wants to make sure that she gets something that's going to be super long, lasts 10 years. So, and the last machine, of course, last them 10 years. So they're not high-end people, but at the same time, they're willing to spend money on something that's going to not last a lot less. So
right. Yeah, as long as you buy like decent specs, it'll last a while.
And that's
it won't be top tier for a long time.
And they're not, and they don't. They're not people that require a lot. But my parents do use the computer for a few different things. Probably, I would say a bit more than other people their own age. But believe it or not, my dad being 75 and able to do as much as he does with technology, I'm impressed just because he's been more willing to learn since he retired at 55, to learn all of these things along the way. So,
yeah, most people just get angry and go, screw it.
Well, it's just because I truly believe it's because my dad is he's a retired teacher. So I believe he's always had the attitude that you can't stop learning. And that's one thing that I believe more teachers believe in more than the average person that's not somebody out every day trying to educate. Not saying
knowledge is power.
Not trying to educate. There's plenty of people that teach but aren't officially teachers in all sorts of job positions, so I'm not trying to belittle anyone, but it's just a simple fact that, somebody who is in a teacher type position, I don't know, feel like they're a little bit more inclined to keep a little bit more of a you can learn forever kind of attitude.
Well, one of the islands got bubbled already.
Yeah, that was the P1, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Because I know a few people. Somebody mentioned the other night that they said that they would want they would have a flip phone forever. I'm like, a flip phone forever if they could.
Like my dad.
Yeah, and I was just like,
totally my dad.
I was like, well, but I mean, I got my dad's, on with his, he's got a decent laptop and an Amazon Kindle, and he uses his technology to the way he wants to, so that's good. No problem, Christian Woods. No problem. But Joseph,
when I retire, I'm throwing my cell phone in the ocean. I can't wait to throw it away.
Well,
I'm dead serious. I'm going to throw it in the ocean.
Yeah, but you're going to get the biggest tablet ever, vintage.
I'll have my tablets, but that sucker isn't going to ring.
Right. That's right. I do appreciate that, Christian Woods. These kinds of live streams, it's just to find out as much information as possible, and given the opportunity, given the tools to do so, not all the tools, I still missing some relics. All right, Mega and Sack, they're on it.
Yeah.
Let's open up that P1. Let's open that P1 up again.
So yeah, Sparky's still the only thing consistently beating this.
Consistently. Now, some of the P7, P10s that I'm assuming they're P7 and P10s that are beating the P7 and P1 that I have, because there are definitely, there's definitely prestiged. I don't know exactly what level. Prestiged 4-star Mahahas, Zabavas, all hitting me and you're seeing them in the green section. Gaias. So a lot of the Dragon Slayer attackers that everyone has been very used to are not able to do as well against this Necromancer at their current state.
So. I'm also glad they uptuned the Bach rugs because they were totally inconsequential yesterday.
Exactly. They didn't matter at all.
Yeah.
Although Yuki says that the relics though were still buffing them. It was just a typo.
But yeah, no, yesterday I was able to handle that P7 without a problem. Today it destroyed me. I couldn't even beat the P1 today.
Oh. Alright, I'm in. I'm trying with my no 5-star life spark.
Alright.
Yeah, go Vintage.
I'm actually going to set my troops up and crap this time.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and make an honest run at this thing.
Alright.
This is what, P10 Sparky with no 5-star?
Yeah.
There's John Wick from S.H.I.E.L.D. and John Tiz and Vintage. Very cool. Oh, Captain Cowdy says, and great guests as always. Oh, thank you. I don't want to say thank you for them, but I guess...
Oh, thank you.
Since Vintage is battling, I will thank you for Vintage.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, I'm watching on my TV, so I'm not really looking at the chat.
No, it's totally cool. I try to monitor the chat as best I can. After the first hour or two, chat becomes usually a bit more manageable.
Right.
Something weird is going on.
Yeah.
My Panthers are literally frozen.
Huh.
They're not attacking or anything. It's totally bizarre.
I know Goku kept saying said he keeps getting the reload glitch after when he fights it.
Yeah, I'm getting server errors.
Huh.
Is it showing me or is there somebody else on your garrison?
There's somebody else. There's somebody else on my garrison now. It says sack.
Yeah, dude, totally weird. Dude.
Yeah, you got glitched out.
Huh. Yeah. My Panthers are literally just standing here.
Oh, so
I
you're
think
still
I shot at this thing too.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, because Goku keeps saying it's happening to him too. He keeps getting kicked out.
Do you think... Okay, I'm just going to put this out there. Okay.
For the record, I do not believe I had a chance in winning.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
So you have to have a 5-star.
Okay. I'm just gonna put this out there. Do you think that since the last update, it now allows 2 people to slip into a garrison? Is that what we're coming to, right? Like do you remember back?
Yeah, I got server error again. Yep, dude, it's.
I'm thinking that there used to be an issue with this back in the day, and then all of a sudden, I remember a fix that happened that they said, "Oh, now no more players will have 2 people getting into battle, and one player will just eventually get kicked out, and you lose." Remember, you used to lose your souls if you were using like a.
Well, if you recall, it's what ruined the first Throne Wars.
Yeah. Because people were getting in and then getting booted out in battle. So instead, now if you are, like, say, for instance, in the middle of, switching relics around and troops in the battle screen, like, you're in the middle of selecting that battle, and somebody else attacks, you're instantly booted out. That whole premise, was put in place to try to prevent multiple people from being able to get in.
Oh, I wonder... Does your SPP account predate that? And your test account is like super hardwired to some previous state.
I I don't know. I mean, I know...
I've been playing this game so long, and I've never had that happen before.
Oh,
other than Throne Wars.
And one other time. Remember the what's it called? For a little while there were a few of those relic shard lands that were floating around that were impossible to beat.
Yes, I've seen them around.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. That's a great question. I guess we'll find out very soon tomorrow when other people first get the Titan and everyone on the server starts bashing them. If multiple people get in and there's server errors, it's not just a me situation.
Right,
yeah.
Then it might actually be
in fact, chat, all the war guys, has anyone else run into this on anything other than Zalon's Garrison?
Correct. So yeah, please let us know. That would be great to know. Oh, server error on me too on assault event. Well, Barkay, I not exactly the assault battles. I would be more concerned about when you're attacking someone else's garrison. I'm not saying that should still be addressed, Barkay. Server errors on assault. But what we're referring to is when you're attacking another player. Feranic says, still burning, I see. Yeah, you still saying pass, Feranic? Give me that crap.
He's like, Pantheon, Schmantheon. I don't need those awesome relics.
I don't need them awesome relics. I'll get them later.
No. Pantheon relics or Pantheon relics?
Pantheon relics or Pantheon relics. And and since Vintage brought it up, and I mentioned it last night on stream, but I will mention it again. The first Titan of a new meta, we have seen it time and time and time again. They are included in the Pantheon collections. And that's just an extra bonus for the people that are already doing it. I'm just saying, it's an extra bonus for the people already doing it. But if you are on the fence, it is something in the category of, should I do this event? That is in there. It is something to consider. And
it's usually whichever Titan is near Christmas as well.
And Amber of Dragons and Warrior's Ring are two of the steadfast examples that we have seen. And if you have been in the boat where you're kicking yourself for not getting either one of those, and you're constantly, trying to get that one last one that you missed, or last two or something like that, maybe you don't want to do that this time. I don't know. I've been attacking someone, game crashed, and I went back on and went to the land again and couldn't attack because I was watching myself attacking it. Speaker face, I've had that. I've had that too, but that's strictly because I've had some sort of disconnect when it comes down to Wi-Fi.
It usually happens if my phone loses connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that happen too.
But I want to know if it's when multiple people... That's why I say tomorrow, when some people post in general chat and they say, hey, I got the new Titan, please hit it. Those are the people I want to hear from, Because within the first 12 hours, even 24 hours of the event, anybody that says they have the new Titan, please try it out. The people on the server are going to be probably all over it.
They will oblige gladly.
Yeah. Goddess of
War next week is going to be Necromancer for days.
Mm-hmm.
Goddess of War says the hippos did not spawn at all. Do you think that's because Goddess of War doesn't have the update?
That, or maybe it's just because you just jumped into the league and all the data didn't come quite yet. I'd be interested to see her look again and see if it's updated. Because our game is, like 2 gigabytes or something nuts. Now, that's game data and your data, but when you change servers, it has to drag all that over with you.
Well, and also the simple fact that I have well over 500 Titans on here. And I'm not trying to brag, it's just a simple fact that they've just been put on here. So I just got to deal with it. Takes a long time for the Titan Hall to load.
Yeah, you might want to just torch some of those things.
I have. Well, prestige and everything else helps a lot. But 2-star, 1-star Titans that I get from like doing battles, because I do battles during these streams. We never pay really attention to my rewards, but believe it or not, I pile up a bunch of 1-star, 2-star Titans. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Now the only thing I don't do, and I know Godan does it, and I have not. There's nothing wrong with it, but just because, as you can see, I actually had to use a whole bunch of gems to get. For some reason, the developers threw me that new Arc relic at level 1. I don't know why. And I had a second Amber of Nephilinus, and I decided to just max that. So I pulled a bunch of what's it called? Shard, or not shard relics, but the relic XP relics to just get those.
Yeah, the shards.
Just to get them maxed. So, when it comes down to spending on here, I just do it to just max out whatever I need to when I can. But most free-to-play won't be able to get every new Titan coming out without the 4K. Above below, I was watching the video that Darth Shigon put out.
Even on the dark side.
Yeah, Darth Shigon put out. And some interesting numbers are coming out there. When it comes down to participation in events, now there was a little bit of a change with this upcoming event. They have 2K gems now.
Yep, they brought it back up to 2K.
But we're going to see if that actually still gets the kind of response that they're really hoping for. But when it comes down to if they're going to be able to get 4K gems back in there or not, it seems like they're being very resilient. Also, at the same time, I think they're also... I wonder sometimes if they can't just put in the blog, hey, everybody, we're changing this. And this is why. Here's the math.
Give reasons.
If the developers just put something like that out there in the blog and just said, this is what we're changing, and here's the math.
Yeah.
If you actually make... we understand the developers in certain aspects of this game want us to have to figure things out. That's okay. Right. That is okay. But having us have to figure out exactly what we're trying to do here when it's not pertaining so much to the game, I don't know.
Yeah, when you change gems, you're kind of changing people's money.
Yeah.
And that's not... You're going to get a tidal wave of hate. So the way you handle that is like you said,
give reasons.
Give a proper explanation. That's all it takes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And just say, look, players, we understand it's not 4K gems. However, with the new event structure, you're actually benefiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't even keep that event structure. The portal stones and the relic tokens went back to normal after that event, I think.
Well, that's because this is a meta Titan.
Mm-hmm. It's because it's a meta Titan.
Yeah, but unless it stays...
They're referring to all the events in between, but because that's what everybody uses to save up for the big ones every 3 to 4 weeks.
True.
So,
right.
I mean, for instance, we're going to get a Solar War coming up. Is this Solar War actually going to have 4K gems in it? If it doesn't, people are going to be pissed. So, rank rewards in the upcoming Solar War event, Actually, I'm sorry, what am I saying? Solar War event, rank rewards, aren't they usually DGs?
They're usually the Divine Gems, I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. They're usually DGs. But the next Alliance War after that...
Right.
That one. And
the Sekhmet event.
The Sekhmet event.
say that structure should be back to letting us gain more portal stones and more gems.
Which I mentioned this before, I guess. It was on last night's stream. Sekhmet event is going to have void, other void titans for prestige. So consider the Sekhmet event as something as I actually believe that if they provide enough, it'll probably only be one other 4-star. So that whatever the middle of the Sekhmet event is, if people aren't trying to go to Sekhmet, if they put a 4-star void titan at 10,000, 11,000, 10,000.
I think it's usually 9, 12, and 19 or that.
Oh, you think they're going to... They might put 2 in there along with Sekhmet. We'll see what happens.
Those are their normal benchmarks when there are 3. So.
All right, so let's see what's been going on. Falco with Gaia, Sack, Lifespark, BK took down the Lakes. That was the P7. Very nice.
Oh, there you go.
BK with Zabava on the P7. Very nice.
Nice. Yeah, my Zabava got destroyed. But I'm also only a P1. And I don't have Tricksters.
PUBG Mobile FG, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. I get it too. It helps to adapt in the game for free to play, but not all are grinders or have time. Very true, above below. Some of us, myself personally, because of the way my job works, I have, a period of time that I can completely play the game as if I have all the time in the world, and then other times it is not. Whereas there's plenty of people that have jobs 24/7. And then there are others, unfortunately, during these COVID times of the last forever, for the longest time now, unfortunately have either been unemployed or work from home, so have a bit more time to play as well, or a more friendly atmosphere to play. Let's say that.
I'm a little worried they give us like Calvarax or Baba Yaga in the Sekhmet event. Because it's ice.
Churros attacking.
Oh. Yeah, like Almorand and whatnot.
Yeah, Almorand.
They don't do that. Oh.
I still can't believe they haven't changed Calvarax to do void damage. He's so iconic, man. How can they not have a rebuild on him?
I know. Calvarax is awesome. I mean, they did. I have the old Calvarax and the new Calvarax.
Yeah.
Why don't they just do a crazy Skelly event where they have Calvarax, Reaver, who else? Calvarax, Calvarax, Reaver,
Sekhmet's like one of the things.
Baba Yaga, Sekhmet. Oh my gosh!
Osiris has a couple horde.
Yeah,
or Skelly.
I say he gets a couple Skellies.
Right? It'd be pretty neat if they did. They just blasted out October as like an all Skelly month, and they just did all Skelly everything. Just do it up, DOT devs. Come on, just do it.
They need to release the Calvarax relics again. It's been the eons.
Right.
I have a Sekhmet that would like some of those.
I would love the Ancestral Heart. I was so psyched when I saw it in that one Conquest event, and then realized it was the 3-star and got mad.
Because
the 3 stars are a joke. One spell. One.
Yep, I saw that and got so mad because I was so happy that I was finally able to get it. Got it and saw it was the 3-star. lose everybody?
No, I'm right here.
Oh, okay. Everything went silent.
Now, see, this time around with Beowulf, I did not get anything to spawn in the ranged. And, of course, I didn't bring any spells in, so, of course, it didn't help.
Right.
Halfrax is my first real Titan.
What's going on, Phoenix? Thank you for joining.
Hi.
Good evening.
Good evening. No, Calvarax was my first real Titan, and I have divorced her in such real hearts. That was, kind of holds a special place for me.
Yeah, wasn't he your Titan bundle that you were able to purchase?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet that it came with the heart.
For sure.
I did not get that option.
Well, I was a baby player at the time. It was week 3 of the game. So.
Yeah, I think mine when I joined was the range Solzar.
I think the first one that was $1 was Halstead, right? So it's not terrible, but Calvarax is the first sort of real one. You guys are super quiet tonight.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm just trying to take down Churro's garrison. Look how many dead troops I left on the field. Wow. Look how quick I took those. I took those range troops down pretty good. So.
Wow. And now we get to watch the dino stand there.
Yeah, come on, do something.
Do something. See, this is my issue. My issues never were with the stats of this Titan. It was always with the dinos standing there doing nothing.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, get off me.
And then walks away.
I haven't seen them yet. I want to go look at them.
Well, if you put the stream on right now, you can see the big one. The big one.
I just turned it on.
I refer to it as the big one.
That's the mama.
Uh-oh, went down. Oh, lost.
Oh. Oh, yeah. We just watched him fall.
It just sort of crashed.
Yeah, he falls over.
Oh, poor.
Meow. But this is the reason why I let the battles always play out, whether I'm going to win or lose. You heal all your troops, then you still have them. You don't have to worry about it for later. That's personally my opinion. Otherwise, you have to heal them all, and you have to worry about it. And
I thought the lesson was not to heal our troops.
Well, when you're doing what I'm doing, you have to.
Why?
I'm going again. I'm going in again, Chorito. Get the Doge. We'll see what happens. I really honestly think it depends on whether some of those little guys, the spawns pop up on the ranged troops or not. Makes a difference.
Yeah. That's why you beat Yuki. Because you got those 2 dinos in the middle of corrupted archers.
Goku says, I got a screenshot of me winning, but hit with reload. Goku, I was going to say, I need... Alright, I'm going to do this real quick while I'm battling here. I'm going to put the Discord link in the chat. Goku, I really, really would appreciate if you would please post that in the Discord general chat with that screenshot. I'm just curious. I'd like to see it.
And what's the vintage real talk on this Titan? Has there been ranting, or
has vintage been ranting? Has he been ranting or pleased?
Yeah, need the vintage state. Apparently, it's not forthcoming.
He went quiet for a second. It's all right.
It looks like you might have gotten.
He went quiet. Sorry, there's my stream going in the background. All right, here we go. There is the Discord link. Oh, I'm not in the Discord? What is it? It's just a way to communicate outside of the game.
Should for sure have Discord. It's like a chat app.
Yeah, it's another chat.
Oh, Ran, that's very true. I also did have spells. That's true. I also had rages. I threw them down randomly, though, but at the same time, it was mostly on the big guys.
Wow. Didn't even kill Beowulf.
Nah, he's dead now.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't died for me yet. Oh, no.
Here, we're going with rages.
Yeah, you got to get something on the archers.
I would say even if you like skeletons or something. I don't know.
Hey, there's a dinosaur on the archers.
No, vintage.
It's the big one.
You didn't give us your recap, so.
Oh yeah, you can't join back in and skip Phoenix.
I missed it. I went to get my bedtime protein. I apologize. What did I miss?
I asked for the vintage recap, like, whether you were ranting and raving or whether there was like a quiet acceptance, what your thoughts were, and all we got was radio silence.
It's kind of my I hate doing this, but I'm so glad that they tried. They actually listened. They listened to the live streams. The feedback was clear, and they tried. Okay, I do want to acknowledge that. It's just not even close to enough.
Wait a second.
So
this time around, it looks like I'm going to win. It didn't have to do with spells. Sorry, go on.
Oh, wow. I did not think you were going to turn that around.
Yeah, the dinosaur held down the fort on the archers. So,
that's good.
I'm glad they added the 234% health. That's nice. It should have been 2x on defense. I realize there's a lot of greens out there, but I'm sorry. This is not an Apex defender if LifeSpark is beating it in 75, 80 seconds. So, now that being said, if you're not warring in Legends League and you're not running into, P9, P10 Sparkies, this is going to be an awesome defender. This is your new Garrison defender.
Yep, and I'm grabbing them.
But, if you're in Legends League and everybody's got Sparky, this Titan doesn't do anything for you.
Highly prestige Sparky, remember.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Because
everyone has Sparky, everyone has a 5-star, everyone is P7 minimum, right? Which means you have to prestige 7 to 10 this Titan. So that's kind of the stakes. Anyway, I'm not trying to pee in everyone's Cheerios. I'm just giving you what I really think.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's pretty accurate. Depending on what league you're in, is going to depend on how high you need to prestige it.
This is going to be... If you have Void Prestige food that you can use for this Titan, this thing will be a freaking monster. In Elite League, probably pretty freaking good in Masters for the most part.
Still not going to irk it out. Still not going to irk it out.
You know, if you're in Elite League, whoever has the P10 Sparky is crowned the king of the league.
Yep.
Jesus.
You just couldn't do enough, Ozzy.
Just couldn't do enough.
You almost turned it around.
Almost.
That was a heck of a fight, though.
Alright, so Goku just posted the Discord. Excellent. Awesome. Let's take a look.
J-Man, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, it's been a while, J-Man.
So, J-Man, what league do you normally run in? I kind of just went over this.
Yeah, he's got the victory screen. Kool-Aid? Wait a second. Your name is Kool-Aid, Goku? Interesting. I remember a Kool-Aid back in the day.
I do too.
Yeah. Thank you, Artemis and Master B, for joining as well on Discord. I do. People post stuff all the time. Whenever I find anything that I find interesting, especially in the game, I definitely post it up as well. J-Man, you saw my test account? Excellent. Let me get P7 and I'm dangerous. I hear you, Goku. I didn't lose everybody on Discord, did I? I might have. Hold on, I'm jumping back in. Alright, I'm back. Did I miss anybody? Alright, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shouting out Kool-Aid. He ran with the Momo squad.
Oh, that's right.
I worked with those guys for a while.
Yes, Kool-Aid from Momo.
Always had a great time with those guys.
Thank you, Val. Do appreciate that. Now I'm going to save those. Oh, chance. BK, you want me to hit your garrison? Oh, look at those spearmen going in that straight line formation.
Yeah,
that's a new one.
Yeah, it's how the Horde usually look when they flatten against the edge of the screen.
And there goes the Omega Horde to tear into those ranged troops. There we go. Very good. So we like it. There's Mama.
Zalon versus ERU.
Have we named the big bok choy?
The big bok choy?
Or do we just call it the big bok choy?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I heard Zalon saying, Goku, you said you were previously named Kool-Aid.
Been around for a while.
Well, that's his Discord.
It is Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid. I remember you leaving for a while. Interesting. I'm glad to see you're back.
Kool-Aid was always kind enough to invite me to Momo Squad. It's always fun.
Very cool. Now I'm down to 3 units with 3 minutes left and 1 rage. I think I can do it.
I don't know.
Is that your Titan firing? I might rage the Titan.
True.
Yeah, the Titan seems to be doing more than the Dino.
The big bok choy doesn't hit very hard.
No, he doesn't.
You can see a couple spearmen flying here and there, so Necromancer's getting it done.
Uh-oh. Chance and Valor in some sort of donation war.
Noob.
Yeah, the big one does less damage. The little dudes hit harder, but they have a way smaller health pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucas, I think this Titan will serve you well, man. In Platinum League, I think this Titan will be really good to you. I really hope you can get 2, because in Platinum League, this thing will be a heck of an attacker for you also. In Jacob Spinac, you only need a top 100 alliance.
Right. Yeah, now you just need to be top 100, which is great to get it out to more people.
I mean, if you're finishing the event, I don't know if we have room. Probably not, but no, we're full.
I think Buddy said we were full.
Minute 2 seconds left.
Dun.
Did the big bok choy have enough health?
Come on.
I mean, he's been sitting at that little health for a while.
Necromancer's killing like a spearman at a time. See like one dude fly. Yeah. Oh, the shimmy! You're down to 1. The tail whip. Oh my god, this is gonna be close. Oh, it got. Oh, the big bok choy's down. It's over.
It's over.
I don't think Necromancer's got any melee game.
Run, Necromancer, run! Look how fast he floats away.
Hey, he's got no legs. They shouldn't be able to hold him up.
Look at him go. Look at the spearman chase him. Oh.
Great.
He's like, I'm out.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Now that is what I call balance, man. That is perfect.
All right, let's check what's going on back here. So, as Guardian, that P1 with Zabava defense. So, Goddess of War going against that P7 with Gaia. Nice. Very nice.
Very nice. So, Goddess of War, is that a pole axe, Gaia? Because I don't think my Earthshaker Gaia gets it done.
I really appreciate it, Chance and Val. I do. I really do. You're so cool. Let's see. Goku says the Horde die quick. It's the Bakrog that take time. Absolutely have to make sure you stay away from the big dude's feet. Dart in and out. Okay. Godan wants me to try his garrison. I guess. Oh, vintage! I win! Oh, vintage. Very funny. Very good. Well played. Well played. Touche. Touche. There was earlier, though. Somebody else asked. BK, you also asked me to hit garrison, too, so...
Yep.
I will be over as well.
I gotta use up my stupid assault tokens.
Yeah, do so. Alright, Godan. What you got?
Yeah, I was happy that I was able to complete the assault in one day this time.
Wow, very nice.
Yeah, assault's a slog, man.
Oh.
But it's like, it's so much Relic and Titan XP.
It's the only reason I did it.
For the
like we have a new Titan, like new Titans coming out, and like I want the XP relics.
Yeah, well that's the thing. That's a huge help right now. Assault is actually extremely helpful with this new Titan coming out. So
right,
like I've always said, the benefits you get, the reward track is fantastic. I just hate doing the battles.
Of course.
Yeah, and what I like to do is, you finish assault. Don't collect the Relic and Titan XP things. Just leave them, because they'll stay in your treasury.
Right.
Then you can go bang out this event, and then use all that stuff on the new things.
Well, I collected the shards. I used them to power up the shield that I just got.
Yeah.
From the Finish Plus event.
Right. The Sverd, baby.
Yeah. Chance, are you serious? Yeah, but it's one.
I beat Chance by a penny, though.
You beat him by a penny. You beat him by a penny.
50.01. He went a penny down instead of a penny up.
Val, don't you do that 50.01.
Yeah, she's gonna, she's gonna Prices Right you. Look at that. My Omega Horde came in and saved the Necromancer. Look at that.
Aw, aren't they so sweet?
Mm-hmm.
Got your back. Those Panthers are nasty. Who is this?
This is Godan's garrison.
Godan?
No, I mean, which Titan I didn't see.
Oh, it's Iggy.
It's gotta be Iggy, right?
Yeah.
I say it's gotta be Iggy.
Yeah, Panther Shred Horde.
What do you think, Necromancer?
He's like, I'm afloat.
I'm gonna float a little bit. Let him know what's up.
I do love this thing. He looks so cool. Making some dinos. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, my shepherd's getting excited about something.
Is it the big bok choy? Is that what your shepherd's getting excited about?
No, it must be my assault battle.
Oh, okay.
Watch out! You got a Star Maiden that's gonna float through your defenses and.
Oh, that is so annoying.
I hate that.
It doesn't matter how many raised deads you throw in front of it; it still just walks right through.
Yeah.
There it is.
Or my favorite's the one where the Panther runs through the wall from the side to the point.
Oh,
that's always lovely.
Yep.
Of course, it's when you have your 3-star relic on.
Always the worst. It happened to me on my 2-star relic.
Yeah, hate it.
I see what you said there, Ed's channel. It says, with all these donations, Papi Chulo can take Manana off. Manana. Listen to this, Ed's channel. I am not going to be working tomorrow, but that's due to the inclement weather. So
It has nothing to do with the baller status.
Baller status, I guess. Oh, I guess so. Necro and Garrison is really hard. That's true, Sec.
That is the P10.
Yeah, that's the one that should be very hard.
The P10 on the island would be even harder.
Oh my god.
3 extra Horde and 3 extra Goliaths? I mean, heck yeah.
Yeah, it would make it a lot harder.
The only downside is they know exactly what relics you have. Oh, Val with the final word.
Oh, really, Val? Val's like, yeah, all right, I see what's going on here. It's not a boys' club, all right, so.
You're awesome, Val.
Yes, Val. Thank you very much. I really, truly appreciate that. Right? Yeah, Chance is like, oh!
Chance is down there bowing.
Yeah, right. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. All right, BK. Where you at? There he is.
Val is officially the stream queen.
I was just going to say, she's like, I own this stream now, everybody.
My stream.
My stream.
All hail the queen.
Right? She's probably got the stream on, big screen, so it's blasting through the house. And she's like, yes, all hail the queen.
Well, if we ever do the DFD cruise, Val gets a big bear hug.
Oh, yes, most definitely. I'm sure. When it comes down to the supporters, the leaders, the officers, the people that do everything they can to help out the newer members, there's a lot of camaraderie all over the place. So there's definitely a lot of different bonds formed in-game and out-of-game as well, because there's definitely a lot of out-of-game chat that happens as well. So you get to know people a little bit more than just, hey, that guy knows a lot about the game. So, or girl.
Tell you what, man, those Rostam terror spells are so legit, dude.
They really are.
Hide in the tree, Necromancer! Get out of there!
Oh no!
He's not actually hiding now.
Nope, not anymore.
He didn't have the little eyeball over him.
No, he didn't. Uh-oh.
Run, Necromancer! No!
Nope, there goes those Omega Horde. But...
yeah, the Rostam debuffs are eating you up, I think.
Yep, I think they are.
Yeah, this is over.
I don't think even Big Bok Choy can save the day.
Yeah, Big Bok Choy just popped out and is like, I don't know, Juan.
I don't know about this.
It seems a little unfair here.
Yeah, right?
But like we said when we first saw this Titan, it seems like its saving grace is just the number of troops that it spawns onto the field.
Oh, totally. I mean, 12 Horde, man.
12 Omega Horde, 4 spawns, and the Big Mama.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You get 12 Horde, 4 spawns, and the Big Bok Choy. I mean, wow. It's almost, well, it might be bigger, actually, than your original army.
Yeah, bigger than your original army that you bring into the battle.
Yeah, right. You get 4, 8, 16, 17 troops.
Right. It's, do the dinosaurs add up to more than 2 Horde?
Nicely done,
I think
DK.
the answer is yes.
I'm going to bring up the Garrison P10 because Mr. Air is asking to see what the Garrison setup is. No problem. Anybody that has been might have been joining a little bit later in the stream, we've seen success at all P1, P7 with other Titans besides Life Spark.
Sparky.
Just a few, depending on what relics they're using and prestige level. So, but for the most part, majority of the battles that are all non-Life Spark are all wins for even P1 and P7. So that does show some signs right there that especially players in leagues where there's not a ton of people with more than Prestige 1 Titans. Prestige 1 4-stars are common. When I say that, I only say that as the fact that when players get a Titan and the Prestige skill is good, not something that you're going to go all the way in, but the Prestige skill is just good, they're going to Prestige it. Just a 1. So it's more common to see a Prestige 1 4-star Titan than, seeing Prestige 4, Prestige 7, Prestige 10, All right, so the Garrison defense P10 is this. So we do have 2 new relics, and one more thing to re-explain again. I didn't mention it at the beginning of the stream. The Warlock's Energy, I don't know if this will be fixed tomorrow or not, but the relic icon itself is the Versilla's Flame. So Warlock's Energy, as you can see here, has the Titan and Troop armor.
Yeah, Versilla's Flame.
Yeah, the Titan and Troop health and the Bakrug armor. As I scroll over, you will notice, and just right underneath it, Versilla's Flame is exactly the same icon. So, just because I know a lot of players will look at this Titan possibly on a land, and you're going to see this, you're going to automatically assume it's Warlock's energy. I wouldn't assume it's Versilla's Flame. So, just to put that out there again. If they don't change the icon. Other than that, I have the Amber of Nephilinus, the Ring of Juice, the other 2 out of 3, the Apostate's Hood, which also gives the Bakrug health. That, I was mentioning this to Chance the other day. I said, Bakrug health, in my opinion, because I knew that they were coming in as massive tanks. I was like, and with Titan and Troop void damage and Titan and Troop armor piercing, I was like, no matter what, even yesterday, I was like, why is this a bad relic? Why am I and everyone else not thinking about using this? Because it just didn't work with the way the skills were built yesterday. Now,
not true. I just came on to say this. I've never spoken to this man before. I don't know who he is.
It's so much better. Now it's so much better, and now this relic has so much more use, and why the Garrison defense is working so much better. And then Warrior's Ring, because Warrior's Ring is so good. So, of course, if you don't have your War Gods collection finished, I still recommend War Gods collections to be finished. Because Warrior's Ring is incredibly good. And Elemental Grasp. Elemental Grasp is going to be offered in this event. And has been offered many a times at this point in the game. It is the first and only so far designed relic by somebody in the community. So, and there's Aventador. What's going on, Aventador?
Hey.
Shout out to Aries-born. Welcome to the chat.
Nice. Oh, Goku took the Garrison. Very nice, Goku. There it is.
And that goes to all the viewers.
It happened.
Don't be afraid to join the chat.
Exactly.
Finally got. Don't be afraid to join Discord either. I mean, Val's here. No big deal.
What's going on, Val?
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Yes.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Surprised everyone's sober.
I'm doing my best. No, I'm joking. I'm not. I only had that one. That was the Leprechauns Drink Milkshakes 2 IPA. It was very good, and green. So
even better.
Of course. Yeah, and see, look, Goku says in the chat, about time. Finally, yes, your garrison raid has registered here in the battle log. So. From 3 minutes ago.
Did I join late? What did we do to offend Churro? Churro, why are you on mute?
I don't know.
Hi, Churro.
What's up, Churro? He's just listening.
Has a Poleaxe Gaia beat the garrison?
I don't know if we've got a confirmation on that.
I don't think Gaia's beaten the garrison the update.
Period. I don't think
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Well, no. There was a Goddess of War beat you with Gaia, but I don't think it was the garrison.
Yeah,
she beat one of the lands, yeah.
P1. I think she beat the P1.
Yeah, I'm still wondering if she has Poleaxe.
Goku says, I could try, I have Poleaxe. Goku says 5 times the charm. Jeez, if it really takes that many attempts to get your battle to the register, man.
Yeah, good for you, though. I mean, you got to figure it out.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Well, he was winning. It just wasn't registering. He kept getting the glitch.
Oh, I
that's
see.
what I'm saying over and over again for him. That's why I saw on. That's why I had him post on Discord to show the what the situation was. Yeah, Ventador says he lost with Gaia and Poleaxe.
Okay.
Oh, and Aries-born, sorry. He says, hi, Zalad. Thank you for always streaming the newest Titans. Been a long time watcher, first time on chat, and thank you for joining.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, it definitely is.
That was definitely worth a shout out.
Most definitely.
Welcome to the chat.
Because input, questions, input could be suggestions for the game, but also suggestions for builds, you know. Also at the same time too, questions on anything that may slip between slip between the cracks, more or less, is what I would refer to it, because there are things in this game that happen that aren't discussed from the developers. So, for instance, all of a sudden, Iggy is so much better on defense. Why is that? You know. So there are things that happen in this game that change, that players, that you won't know if you don't communicate a little bit, not just within your own alliance sometimes, but even with that outside your alliance. So asking questions is always good, because not everybody knows, and I don't know always what's going on when it comes down to small specific changes that sometimes are kind of like ghost changes. So
yeah, it's always good to ask. I mean, that's what they used to say in school, right?
Exactly.
Raise your hand, ask the question, because other people have the exact same question.
Exactly. But sometimes everyone thinks that they're the only one, and that's why they don't.
Well,
right.
But that's why we all have to hang out together. Like, somebody's going to know, somebody's going to be able to figure it out.
And
yeah,
tuning into the live streams is great, because guess what? 99.5, because there are a few, 99.5 will look around their own personal household. Nobody around you is going to help you. Okay? Your wife, your significant other, your children, they don't know what you're talking about. This game is not interesting to them. Okay? You have to go somewhere else.
So, Aventador, that's what I was thinking was going to happen with Gaia, because I beat Gaia with Earthshaker yesterday, but barely. So the health boost, I know I can't beat it with Earthshaker. I didn't know if the health boost would be enough to stop the Poleaxe. And it sounds like yes.
Aries-born says, for the Dragon Slayers, they had corrupted troops. Since the devs said beastly things are coming, does that mean the Archmazes will have new beast troops like the Bakrug? That is still to be determined, because it's very possible that is the case. It is possible that they also will make another option that was brought up, is that the Bakrug will just do different damage types and be shaded differently, depending on the different types of elemental damage. That's a little bit of a lazier way around. Different beasts as in plural. I don't know if that meant the big one and the small ones, beasts plural. Or if it meant actually having different types of beasts for each different type of element.
Yeah, I so want the the Pyromancer to have little dragons. That would be so sick.
Now, you're also going along the lines that they're going to name them all very generically with the whole Mancer as well?
Later, Val.
Families here need to go all... thank you, Val. Thank you very much. And good night. Thank you for joining. And your very incredibly kind donation. Not saying that you ruled the stream. Thank you. Appreciate it very much so. No one is questioning that.
And what's up, Jon Snow?
And you rule most of VOT. But anyway, moving on. She really does.
So Jon Snow says, Alon, thank you for 2 streams this week and happy St. Paddy's Day. Cheers. Very much so. Yeah, Jon Snow. Imagine this. Jon Snow is walking into the stream situation and Val's on her way out. And Jon Snow just realized that Val has bought, drinks for everyone in the bar. Because what it comes down to, what I do with the somebody must have capped one of my other lands. What was that? Yeah, whatever.
They're not your main ones, so you don't care.
Yeah, no, I don't. I actually only did that just so I could get the chance. I don't know if you were listening earlier or not. I was just doing it to get the Goliath horde troops on the land. So
yeah, smart trick. Good job.
Because I couldn't figure out for the life of me why the P1 was doing so much better than the P7.
I know. I thought it was the map, and then I'm like, of course, duh. It's the stupid Goliath you get from the. Yeah, it's like obvious.
Well, and you get 4 horde instead of 1 on your garrison.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Now Goku.
And then once you said it, I'm like, oh, freaking duh.
Goku's trying again.
Alright, he said he was going to do the Gaia Poleaxe.
With the Gaia Poleaxe. Thanks, Chance.
Well, I'm clearing them out.
I know. I'm clear. No. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it like that. I appreciate it.
Okay. Yeah, and this way, at least people don't get confused. I'm very helpful. Yeah, I'm a great guy. Nah, he's just desperate. No, I'm back in the game. I got a new phone. I've been playing for a couple of days, but it's been driving me freaking crazy.
Yeah, especially if you want to get a few XP potions for your new Titan before Assault's over.
Gosh, yeah, like if you were the guy that missed those last couple of days of that, I would be so depressed.
BK says more raids tonight than Chance has done all week.
Oh my gosh, I just got back into the game. Everybody always judges me.
All the judgment.
I know.
Send all your judgment towards Chance. Judgment.
I get it.
Last person to finish the event last week.
Chance is a weekend warrior. It's okay.
Yeah, it's true. I am too. I will become more of a weekend warrior as well.
Annoying.
We're gonna have to see how this Poleaxe situation happens with Grogu. I'm thinking Mandalorian now. All right. Grogu. But I do appreciate everybody watching. We got 52 people still sticking in there. I do appreciate it. We do need to get as much of this information out to the community as soon as possible, in my opinion.
Yeah, great update.
The event is tomorrow, and if the opinion is still based on the before update situation, it'll just be a bad Monday. Next Monday there'll be people that will regret not doing it, and I don't want to see that happen. If you have been saving and you have been putting in all this time, and we had the calendar again. The one major plus, I will continue to repeat, we knew about this, okay? This is something that for a very long time we could not say. So we knew about this coming. People have been saving for a long time. Now that it's come to this time and it's here, I mean, come on. What we saw yesterday was just atrocious in certain aspects. And it just made things look like, is this really the new meta? So
we figured it out though.
Yeah,
Between the community and the devs, like it's going the right way.
So this is for the developers if they've actually made it in 3 hours into the stream. But this is a glimpse in how it could be if you have 4 or 5 SPPs, because at this point you are 100% leaning on Zolana and Godan. And if they're busy, you're not going to get this feedback. So you need you need more active SPPs, and I'm still going to vouch for having a council of elders that could just advise you, like Aventador, just the guys, Chef, the guys that, are tip of the spear type of guys. And they can tell you.
At this point, Aventador is the president of that club. I'll tell you that right now.
So, it's just, you're on the right track, but don't go halfway. Just finish it. Get 3 or 4 of those inactive SPP accounts, give them to active players that know what they're doing.
Why not?
And, yeah, right. And, it's more feedback. It's more chances to enhance your game.
Thank you, Churro. I tried real hard on your Garrison Hardcore. I'm sure you were loving it. So, Goku did not win with Gaia and Polax. And his response is, the Bogrog are super tanks, got down to the big one, and he is barely taking damage. So, that's how that wrapped up for Gaia and Polax.
He was able to last long enough to get to the big one.
Well, yeah.
But yeah. Jeez.
And hey, Goku, tell your crew there's a PPVP at Vintage's house.
Right. Open all night.
Yep, I'm going to be going to bed here in a little bit.
Okay.
I got a couple more assault battles to plow through, and then that's it for me.
Nice. Jon Snow says, assault done. I've saved up for this Titan. It's a no-brainer to get Necromancer. It's top 100 also. It's a very good point on top 100. Okay. Top 50, I don't believe there will be such a gap between the 50-51 zone, but top 100 will be fierce, which means anybody ranked not like, I don't know, it might be even like 80 to 120. That zone is going to be hot. So,
well, this is a whole new level of place your bets. Where do we think top 100 is? Does it hit 1 million?
Yes.
I mean, whoa.
Yes.
You think?
Yes. Well, okay, I want to say this. When we see the numbers in big events where top 50 is 1.4, 1.3, I still think a top 100 is probably hitting 1 million. It's just we don't know it.
You don't get to see it, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nobody pays attention.
So,
because, we don't get to look at.
Yeah. I honestly believe that's the case when we see those 1.3, 1.4 million events. We actually have top 100 is actually past 1 million. So, I see that happening.
Okay. My knee-jerk reaction was 800K.
Okay.
But it'll be very interesting.
Mm-hmm. I think people are thirsty for a defender, though, and people have had a month to look forward to this. So I think it's going to be a smidge. I think even 100. I think it'll be 1 million. I mean, a whole team doing an event that's 1.3. So I think there's 100 alliances out there that want to do the whole thing.
We got Sack hitting it again. Oh, man. I'll definitely be visiting, says Goku. Nice, very nice.
Excellent.
Look at that. I got all my dailies done. We'll collect those gems.
That being said, I still have to hit a garrison.
Yeah. I hit a few.
Yeah, we got a lot of empty mini type alliances. There's easy garrison hits in our league.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's what I do. I just go out and hit some dead castle.
Me too. Because it's usually at a time that I'm not trying to go out and hit a castle. It's just like, oh crap, I got to do this real quick and fast. What can I do?
Like, oh yeah.
It's like, I want to go to bed. I just need a castle real quick.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm going to do, let's see, we're going to open up, well, I'm going to open the P7 up again, and I think I'll stream for another 9 minutes. Sorry, it seems a little restrictive, but it's going to be 12:30 p.m. or a.m. the next day.
Yeah.
So it's actually officially not St. Patrick's Day anymore for me, but it's still the same night.
I think it's spring in, 3 days, 4 days?
Well, it's Easter in just a few weeks.
Yep. Yeah. I want this Titan even more now. Dude. Like, I got close, but, like, it killed me. Wow.
Yeah, dude, these Horde are nasty.
It killed me. I'll be darned.
Yeah.
Shocked. Okay.
Watch the glitch happens like with the Hachiman event. Don't say that above below. Don't say that.
Yeah, no. No bad juju.
Yeah. None of that.
Literally every time a new thing comes out, it happens.
Yeah, but see, we tried to head it off. We
glitch.
Tried to take care of it ahead of time. We tried to take care of it ahead of time. That's why we're trying to do these live streams and try to fix some of this crap now.
Dude, I made a joke out of Zalon's stream the last 5 minutes the last time, capping his land, but this time, I mean, it killed me. Like, I'm not even going to pretend like I was going to beat it.
What'd you take?
No. He tried. 24 level Panthers, typical stuff for Rostam that kills Rostam in like 2 minutes. Frost Shield with Void, Rage Staff, Rossetti's Actus, Panther muzzle, the typical stuff. But, like, I'm telling you, it was, I don't know, I feel like I was going to do well there for a little bit, but, yeah.
And that was on the P1.
Was it really? Gosh dang it. Great.
Just saying, that was the P1, and the P1,
good.
I will go through the relics again between the P1, the P7, and the P10, because the P1 does not have crazy, Pantheon relics and everything else, and every relic every relic on there is even that bad. Hard to get, I should say. Only 2.
Right.
Don't worry, Chance. I'll make you feel better.
No, dude, this is actually, I feel great. Like, no, because yesterday I was like a joke. Like, I beat you in like 45 seconds. This time, a minute 30 into it, I'm like, oh, whoa. Like,
yeah.
What's happening right now?
What Chance just went up against is right here. We have Banner of War, which is a little more difficult to get. Cursed Vial, not that hard to get. Been released many times for Horde Titans. Bass Sistrum, released a few times. I don't want to say as much as Cursed Vial. Dark Charms has been released a few times as well. And then I have what is this? Ragged Pauldrons? Earth? Just to give more health and armor. I don't even care about the resist, because of course Bow of the Gods really helps out.
Right.
So Bow of the Gods.
But if they have a guy, great. Yeah.
So, but that's it. That's all. That's all it is. That's what's on a P1 Necromancer on a VP island that has Goliaths and Horde.
Okay.
Yeah, because the island, it's only for Horde, but those 3 extra Horde, if you think about it,
No, that was what it was.
20% more army. It's 20% more army.
Yep. Dude, if that was a garrison, I would have won. Like, I promise you. I know it. Like, it was those, because I had them down to, like, 2 and a quarter. Like, yep, they kept coming, and I'm like, gosh dang it.
Yeah, they lay down the damage, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things that made Rostam so nasty is because he actually put out serious damage.
1,000.
Well, that and terror spells.
Oh, God.
All right, and so and this is the 7. 7's got the Amber, the 1 new relic, which is the Arca. That's on ally death, 35% chance to tear the Titan. That specific invoke on that last relic skill is definitely towards those solo attackers because they're trying to get them away from you.
And also that Arca Umbrarium,
Umbrarum, yeah.
That is a Rostam relic.
Yes. Who's Rostam? What was the Rostam? That was the old guy, right? Okay.
He's last week's news, right?
Last week's news.
Yeah, he's about to go on a VP land real quick.
Oh, the VP land treatment! Oh no!
Yeah, but if it's Goliath Horde VP Island, he's really nasty.
Well, yeah.
There you go.
And you know what? Like we all do this, but like Vintage is like, hey, I mean, yeah, what a silly thing to not remember. But yeah, put your Rostams in this dude. If it's on a VP land and you're too cool and you have a Tarhoons or a Bayo on your garrison because you're so proud of it, like make sure you put these guys with some Goliaths.
And I also got burial wraps. It's helpful, and actually, it's an Omega relic, and it's Omega Horde health, and that, believe it or not, is helpful in this situation. And Horde damage.
Because you spawn 12.
I spawned 12 Omega Horde. It's like, well, 64% Omega Horde health is not a bad thing. 50% Horde damage, and then all troop health again. So that's even making those Omega Hordes even better, and the rest of everybody better as well. I don't know. Burial wraps, I want to say, I don't know if that was actually in the list of relics coming out in this upcoming event, but burial wraps.
It's been a while.
It's an old Osiris relic, and man, it's just so good. I think, in for defensive situations. So, and then of course Inca Bast. I just threw this on for that Horde range resist. It does give the Horde critical as well.
Just in case you're getting hit by a Tarhoons, folks.
Just never know. And then, of course, Elemental Grasp, which is coming up in this event. So if you don't have one, or maybe have 2, having 2, 3, 4 Elemental Grasp is not a bad thing at all. And then Curse Vial again. Yeah. And Curse Vial again, not that pretty common released Horde relic in events.
Yeah, I think I have 4 of those.
Mm-hmm. So
Goku, I believe the only thing that has beat the garrison is Sparky.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's taken down the garrison.
Props to that guy.
I tried it without a 5-star. It did not go well.
But yeah, they died. Yeah, not enough damage. Yeah. What'd you do? A sling and like a time worn doll and an Horn of Infernus type situation?
What I did was I took off the axes and put on Banner of War.
Okay.
But the range damage really chipped me up.
Mm-hmm. Well, good.
all right, everybody. We're at wrap-up time. I do appreciate everybody joining in on Discord and joining in the chat and just battling because people posted in their like in-game chats that Zalon's live streaming. All you people combined, and the rewatchers, and hopefully the developers. I appreciate all of you watching and participating in these types of test live streams. I do additionally want to thank Christian Woods and Chance and Chance and Chance and Val and Val and Val and Val. No, I'm reading them off here. I do appreciate all the donations, Vintage as well as Churro and of course the ultimate Queen Val donation as well, because anything that is donated to the channel, of course, either goes back into the game, because I do need to pick up $100 pack tomorrow, or to spoil Princess C, because she deserves it. So
well, and you deserve all of it. Thanks for carrying what we're doing here. We appreciate it.
So
great stream, Z.
No problem at all. So I will see you all again tomorrow for UK EU friendly stream in the early afternoon, right after lunchtime. So thank you all for joining.
Yeah.
And I hope everybody is excited for tomorrow. And I will talk to you all again very soon.